Are you guys gonna let me know when? This is in 10 minutes still? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Armajet Arena 2019 spring season, brought to you by the Forge League. Pilots, I am your host, Sapphire Sky, and I'm coming at you live from beautiful deep South Texas. Now, let me give you a little bit of an introduction about myself. I've actually been in esports for about the last 3 years, and I've been doing tournament hosting for maybe about a year or so. And with a lot of luck and fortune on my side, I am now proud to be a part of the Armajet family and be your host for this action-packed and fast-paced mobile title. Now, with me today, I have the most famous person, I'm sure, that all of you all are very aware of, Sean Alstino, coming at us live from beautiful, sunny California. How are you today, Sean?
I'm doing well, Sapphire Sky. Thank you guys so much for having me here. Thank you for tuning in to watch the Armajet Arena Tournament with the Forge League. This is an amazing time right now in Armajet Esports. I'm here in sunny San Francisco, California, and I wanted to just say that it's going to be an exciting time. We've got a lot of teams that we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be discussing who are we going to be seeing playing today? We're going to be seeing Tribe Gaming, Sky Rose, Le Canceru, Fiery Tail. Who else? Am I missing anybody? I think I'm reading these out of order. But yeah, there's a lot of teams that we're going to be seeing today. So anyway, it's going to be fun. It's going to be good times.
So our tournament style for today and for tomorrow, today we are seeing our EU teams compete, and tomorrow we're going to be seeing our North American teams. And today, all of our teams are going to be playing 3 times. So they're playing against each other 3 times, and this is the group stage. Next week, on Saturday, we will be having our Heat 2, which is going to be our double elimination stage. And from there, only 3 teams will move on to the finals, which will be played on Sunday. Now, these 3 teams, they're competing for $400 worth of prizes and the very coveted title of Spring Champion. So we have a lot of your favorite teams and players playing for us today and tomorrow. So these are pretty exciting times, especially since this is the Forge's first tournament. So woohoo! Everything looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. What do you think, Sean?
Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm actually trying to get us into the game right now. I just got the code, and we're all joined in. And I am in. Are you in?
For some reason, for me, no, it's like not letting me join.
Do we have too many people? Are you using we just got a new code onto
okay, let me
the Discord.
try that one.
Yep. The one that starts with NY.
Yeah. Let's see. Taking me a second here.
Sure.
So let's go over our teams today. We have Tribe Gaming versus Fiery Tail, and each game is mostly about 15 minutes each. And then we have Sky Rose versus Le Canceru versus Tribe Gaming, Fiery Tail versus Sky Rose versus Tribe Gaming, and our last match of the day is going to be Fiery Tail versus Le Canceru. Now, our teams are pretty much ready. I'm just waiting to go ahead and join the lobby. And give me just 2 seconds, guys, and I shall be there.
Yeah, this is going to be fun times. You're in? Woo! Sweet goodness. That's what I'm talking about right there. And let's go ahead and zoom.
Here we go. We have the teams playing.
Yeah, let's go ahead and switch it over to gameplay. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff right there. Hearing those shields explode is exactly what I like to hear. All the time. That means I pierce through that stuff with a thunderstorm. Anyway, yeah, we're going to go ahead.
Now, our first series is going to be Tribe Gaming versus Fiery Tail. Now, are we a little bit biased in this game by any chance, Sean?
Yeah, I think we're a little bit biased. Tribe Gaming's a pretty strong roster. We've seen them play previously in the other tournaments here in the Armajet community. And I feel like, did they win? I can't remember if they won the second tournament that I ended up casting. I think it may have been the 3rd tournament. But I know that Hammers Esports won the Scorpia Partners Armajet tournament, Crossfire. And I can't recall if Tribe Gaming won any, but I always know that they're super close. They're always very high up there within the top 3.
Very close, correct. Yeah. I think the Scorpio tourney, they ended up getting 3rd placement. Is that correct? I think so. Yeah, and then they have really good players. You have Delight and Noxus. Noxus is known for his quantum skills, and recently They were just joined by Delight. Now you know
Delish.
players
His name is
Braun and
pronounced
Inspiral.
Delish.
Delish.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please correct me. So Delish, we know, has recently joined, and then we have Braun and Inspiral that have been, I think, for quite some time already in Tribe. Is that correct? I think so. And then actually, wait. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Sorry
looks
about
like we
that.
have
They also just recently
Noxus.
joined.
Looks like Noxus is subbing. Maverick, I've been seeing him a lot. He's always there in the top 100. A very scary guy. And Samo as well. Fiery Tail, we've got, that's my clan that I'm in the game. So definitely not a biased caster here, but we've got Oddsfish
Definitely
there,
not.
Doomslayer, Ion Flash X, Average Guy 777's stepping in for a little bit. It looks like he will be subbing. But yeah, this is a team that's a grinding clan. We like to get up there in the very top echelons of the top 100 in Armajet. So they're no slouches either. They haven't performed as well as I would have liked to see them perform in previous Armajet tournaments, but there's someone that if you sleep on them, they will take you out.
So it's got to keep on the lookout for them then, basically, right? I know Maverick is considered one of the best frontliners in the game. And I think from Fiery Tail, we have Oddfish, that he's usually one of the coaches for the teams, and he is playing. I know that he uses a lot of his, what's it called, strategy and organization, his skills to bring to the game, and hopefully that'll prove true for Fiery Tail and maybe beat Tribe Gaming at this. What do you think?
We'll definitely see. It's going to be a scary matchup here, and we're going into game one here. Tribe versus Fiery Tail. Let's go ahead and see what Tribe and Fiery can bring us. But already we've got Black Tusks. First blood goes to Noxus right there. Getting himself that Typhoon kill. Very deadly weapon. Extremely fast rate of fire there. And it's 3-3 tied up with the first 15 seconds already. We've got Ion Flash X, Doomslayer on the backline to the left, trying to stay out of there. Let's see if we can go ahead and see what's going on the other side. 3 of them rotating as one, going to the top lane right there. We do see
now
Doomslayer getting...
Average Guy 77 has been using the Black Tusk, correct? And do you think is it because the Black Tusk is just so good? That's a great counter weapon to any of the new weapons, is that correct?
You know, that's the very interesting point we were talking about yesterday, Sky, is that having the Black Tusk, the Badger, the Tremor, or the Longclaw rather, and the Tremor, those are weapons, those are first 3 weapons you get. They could be very useful as in countering some of the higher tier weapons that you can unlock the more you grind, the more you play the game. But right now, if you actually look at the scores, we're seeing Alpha Team Tribe trailing behind Fiery Tail at the moment, 7 kills up. 1 minute 45 seconds remaining. Tribe is going to have to do something to get out of this deficit at the moment. Noxus Maverick. Maverick gets himself that Marauder kill onto Oddsfish. And it looks like they're backing off. Jetpack kills galore. Those screams, they're echoing in my mind for all eternity right there. Delish, Oddsfish is so low, he gets taken down by Noxus right there. Noxus low himself, but he gets taken out by that Locust as well from Ion Flash X. Noxus has got his machine gun drone floating around over there, and that thing is another man on the field. Look how accurate and deadly it is. There's another machine gun drone out there as well, seems to be rotating back away from the fight, and things are getting really close right now. 20-22 between Tribe and Fiery Tail. Can Tribe close the gap with only 50 seconds remaining? This is just craziness right here. Doomslayer got himself that overshield along with his buddy right there.
2 kills remaining.
They're able to still survive. 2 kills remaining right now. Fiery Tail is potentially pulling out the win. This is so close. We've got a flamethrower drone out there. Both of those drones end up getting destroyed at the moment. 30 seconds remaining. This game is so intensely close. Can Tribe surpass Fiery Tail? It is tied up with 20 seconds remaining. Only 1 kill to go. What is going to happen? Ion Flash X from Fiery Tail, my clan, baby, gets themselves the first win in the series. What an amazing show from Fiery Tail right there.
Definitely. So you had several kills from average player 77. I think he is one of the top players to watch, especially in this series. But oh my god, he did an amazing job. And then you see Delish killing, what, triple kills, quadruple kills maybe even? I saw his name come out more than once. And it was just pretty intense to watch, pretty hard to keep up at times. But What do you think is their strategy? Did you see them like hanging more to the back, or were they just pressured and they just couldn't come out and be, released the way that they're supposed to?
Well, from what I could tell, it looked like Fiery Tail was playing a lot more strategically than I've seen them play in the past in previous tournaments. I feel like them being able to strategize, coordinate their attacks like they've been doing, it allowed them to get a really early lead and a lot of kills, and getting that early lead allowed them to really solidify themselves getting towards the end. And normally it's the other way around. Normally we see Tribe Gaming getting huge leads very early, especially versus teams like Fiery Tail. But if Fiery Tail keeps this up, they're on the front foot now. They're going to be able to win this series, the first series of the day versus Tribe, no less. So it's pretty amazing. This is pretty much this could potentially be an underdog Cinderella story right here for Fiery Tail.
Mm-hmm. So do you think they're definitely, with Oddfish coming on board and bringing a little bit more structure to the team, do you think they've been, I know Fire Team is one of those esports organizations that do put a lot of emphasis on practice, on training, making sure there is some strategy behind their gameplay, and we definitely saw that today. However, do you think Tribe Gaming was just maybe just warming up on that first match? Do you think we have a good contender for the second?
It's always possible that they could end up getting themselves the win here, 2 wins in a row. It's good. Usually when we see a team go down, they can sometimes find it difficult to psychologically get back. But here, let's look at the teams, right? We've got Tribe Gaming is going to be on Alpha side, Bravo side still going to be Fiery Tail. And with I'm looking at the loadouts right now. Let's go ahead and look at Tribe. We've got a Black Tusk there. We've got a Havoc for Delish. We have a Lightning gun. We've got the Thunderstorm for Samo. How dare I call it the lightning gun? I mean, I might call it a lightning gun every now and then to go ahead and change it up. I love the Thunderstorm so much. That's my bae right there. Yeah. We also have a Typhoon for Noxus. So they have got a good mix of weapons in their loadouts, and that allows Tribe to potentially stay on the back line. Some of them could get in there. They could have pretty good damage output from the Black Tusk, from the Typhoon. Damage per second output, it's very, very important. The lightning the lightning gun, the Thunderstorm, is one of the best guns right now, because it's kind of like the lightning can almost go around the corner when you're moving around platforms. Like, you think you're safe, and
it's almost like trailing behind you, right?
Yeah, it's like the lightning almost just sticks to you, and that's why it's considered to be one of the most OP weapons right now in the game. But the best thing about 1.5, this update for Armajet, is that we're actually going into another. I think we're waiting for another game. Of course, we need a code. Yep.
Waiting on one more.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get that code. Hold on a second,
guys.
We
got an invite.
Yes. Oh, we got an invite this time? Okay.
Yeah,
well, let's go ahead and switch it back to the desk while we're fixing this. Let's see if we can join with the invite.
So we have Fiery Tail and Tribe Gaming right now. It is our second game, and everything is just moving around so fast. And let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the players. I know that the players to watch is going to be Samo and Maverick. And earlier I said that Maverick is one of the frontliners of the game. Now, what exactly does that entail? Does that entail a lot of strategy and like foresight from where the players are going, from where they're moving to, what weapons they're using, how I can go ahead and counter those weapons, if any. And I disconnected from the server. Sorry.
Oh no. Okay, well, we'll wait for you to get back.
I need to get another invite.
It's okay.
Let's see. Just patiently wait. Now, another player to watch for Tribe is also Samo, and I think his KDA is 4.4. Mavericks is 3.6. Their accuracy is 45% for Samo, and Maverick has a 43% accuracy.
That's really good accuracy. When you have above a 40%, when you have above a 40% accuracy, that usually means you're able to land. Of course, that means you're landing a lot of your shots, right? The best and easiest thing to land a lot of shots with this patch is gonna be the Thunderstorm. The Thunderstorm is so accurate. It's able to, if you're playing on a tablet, if you're playing on a mobile device, you're going to be able to stick those shots very easily with the auto aim assist or aim assist that you have with those. We do have a lot of people that play on PC as well, and the PC is going to be able to, all you have to do is aim in the general area, and the lightning coming out of the Thunderstorm is able to just lock on to anybody, and that's what makes the Thunderstorm such a great weapon right now. But in addition to that, you have guns that have such crazy fast damage output. damage per second output, like the Typhoon. That the Lycan too. I haven't seen a lot of players use the Lycan other than some of the bots we have. But the Lycan, if you get up close with somebody with that, you can annihilate them in one barrage. Same thing with the Dominion as well. Any shotgun type weapon is going to give you really good accuracy.
So Dominion and the Lycan, those are the two shotgun ones. So those are better for short range, right? When you're like pretty much in like tight corners trying to. Or how would you describe those?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, with the Thunderstorm, it does have it's weird because it has a small range at first, but once you have the enemy move away from you, it seems to increase the. People have even said it's just as good as a sniper rifle because they can move away from you and it just follows them because it's like the electricity is attracted to those pilot armor chassis. But yeah, are we out of the game again? Did people leave? What's going on?
I think so.
Okay. We'll go ahead and find our new lobby, see what happened with that.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm sorry. I have to check my bounty. I'm gonna open my bounty right now. I want to see what I got.
One thing.
Oh my goodness! I cannot believe it. I got a legendary badge, you guys, called Hot Streak. I'm just gonna show that on screen. Woo! That's an amazing thing. Okay, all right. Back to you, Sapphire. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's fine. I mean, it's definitely important to always like show off those legendary badges, right? So, hey, they're good badges to wear, right? Anyway, so guys, we do have a giveaway going on. All you have to do is just clip your favorite moments and make sure that you go ahead and upload that to Twitter and tag at the Forge League. And if you want some more information on the game itself and the giveaway, go ahead and check out their pinned tweet and you have all of that stuff there. But it's pretty simple. Just clip your favorite moments and upload it to Twitter, and just don't forget to tag us. And we are still waiting on an invite, and everything still is moving.
I am in. Are you in?
Smoothly. I'm not in. I have no invite.
We need an invite for our beautiful host, Sapphire. Guys, get her in here.
Just got it.
As a matter of fact, someone in Twitch chat said, I do have Hey Baby. Or imagine if I got Hey Baby. I do have Hey Baby on stream. On stream. In the game, sorry. I do have it. I didn't get it on stream, though. I've had it for quite a while. It's like 2 seasons. It's a cool badge.
Prepare to fight.
All right, we're starting up game 2 here with Tribe Gaming versus Fiery Tail. Fiery Tail's on the front foot. They've got themselves the advantage. Let's see what they can do with this. Good luck. Have fun, everybody. Ion Flash X opening it up with a grenade, throwing there. Top lane has a lot of action. Nobody wants to get through that small hole. They're trying to go ahead and destroy each other. Havoc shot from downtown. Average Guy gets himself 1 kill with that beautiful rocket weapon.
Don't forget to put the game.
Oh yeah, I need to put the game. Sorry. Thank you. Oh yeah. That's really important. Thank you guys. So anyway, 6-3 right now. We do see Tribe has the advantage, just a wee bit of an advantage at 30 seconds into the match. Invis is picked up by Maverick there. The invisibility makes you it's so difficult to target anybody who's got the invis. It essentially got a buff this time, I feel. Because before you used to be able to lock onto them with the auto aim. You can't do that anymore, man. Especially with the Thunderstorm being as overpowered as it is. You can't get somebody who's invised as easily. You've got to be able to manually aim with that. Badgers are also very strong right now, but we don't see too many Badgers being used at the moment. Average Guy gets himself another rocket kill right there. Does get himself traded out in the process. Takes Delish down pretty low. Delish has got the double damage. He needs to get some damage out, but he can't. Jetpack kill! Runs him into that platform right there. Ion Flash X. Staying up and about. It's another jetpack kill. It's beautiful when those things happen, Sky. But anyway, yeah.
I'm hoping to see a lot of these clips on Twitter.
Oh yes. Yeah, they're going to be great.
Definitely.
Another thing that we have been seeing a lot of, check this out. Samo placed his machine gun turret right down there near the double damage. Very, very smart. All machine gun turrets, any kind of sentries actually, or machine gun drones, any kind of drones that are out and about, it's essentially another man on the field in advantage of your team. So the ultimate meta is the meta right now for the game.
Okay.
We've got 4 kills remaining for Tribe right now with 1 minute left. Fiery Tail needs to do something to get themselves 11 kills or to match up with Tribe at the moment. But it's very, very difficult. Tribe getting the kills they need to right now.
Round over.
Didn't seem like they were too happy to lose that first game, and Fiery Tail loses the second. Sean, what do you think happened there with Tribe Gaming? Do you think they're like, no, this is going to be our game, this is our tournament, we're here to win, we fight? And Fiery Tail was just a little bit lacking structure from the first game?
Well,
what do you think?
I think what happened was Delish went ahead and carried Tribe right there. He got himself tons of kills. He stayed alive and he survived the longest. Look at his death. Look at all the deaths actually on Tribe. They only had 5 or 6 deaths each, whereas on the other side, they were just feeding. I'm sorry, Fiery, but Fiery Tail had 8, 8, and 6 deaths. So they were just getting annihilated over and over and over again. And despite Average Guy having, it seemed like he had a bit of an advantage at first with that Havoc, throwing out those rockets, getting himself some pretty juicy kills, it wasn't enough for the damage output that was coming out of Tribe. So now we've got the teams both tied up. Tribe Gaming, Fiery Tail. This is make or break right here for Fiery Tail. They're the underdogs here. They've got something to prove. This is Tribe's game to lose. So we'll see what's going to become of this this next match for sure.
Now, we did see Doomslayer get the first kill in the last match, but then he ended up falling off pretty quickly. I know he didn't get as many kills as he did in the previous game. However, I think we're going to get surprised by him. And I know that we also have, I'm sorry, Average Guy. I just keep seeing his name over and over, and I think he was the top fighter in the last game. Does that mean that he's been playing a lot longer in the game, or is he just really, really good at the game? Does he have like a strategy mindset that he's going, maybe a little bit more analytical perhaps, that leads him, you know, a little bit more in the front from the rest of the team?
I would say Average Guy 777 does seem to be more of like an analytical player. He's been grinding a lot. If you look at his rank right there, he's actually the highest ranked in this particular matchup. He's 147 for his level. So he's played the game a lot. He's a content creator for Armajet, and he creates a lot of YouTube videos as well. I see him streaming from time to time on Twitch as well. So he's definitely out there making people known that he knows what he's talking about. He's got the Havoc. That's a pretty OP weapon when you can land those shots. And we do see the Thunderstorm being used a lot so far. Quantum's being used as well. Average Guy with that Havoc, though, it's pretty deadly when you can shoot people from across the map. And have those rockets, I think, from what I heard the dev streams discussing before, is that it seems like the Havoc does have some kind of, well, I haven't played with it enough, to be honest. I don't have it. But I feel like someone said something where it can accelerate faster when it gets beyond a certain range. That would be pretty close. That would be cool. Yeah. That would be cool to see that happen. But unfortunately, we don't see it shot all the way across the map.
Sean, go ahead and put yourself on screen.
Oh, are we switching? Are we switching to me?
Yeah,
we're
going to do a little quick. Yeah,
okay.
We're doing casters right now before the teams are starting to warm up. I think we're still missing 2 players. And guys, don't forget, we are having a giveaway, and go ahead and clip and make sure that you tag us on Twitter. Now, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the update 1.5. It's called New Foundations, and this is only part 1. Now, there were several changes made. I think one of the biggest ones were the visual and audio effects, and they also focused on, what was it? There were several major game changes with the weapons, and they ended up changing the speeds for the pilots and the projectiles. And last but not least, they also did something to the in-game HUD and also the mobile control. So there's a lot of updates going on, and there's just the official notes I think were released not too long ago, a couple weeks back. And then there was a lot of upgrades, definitely for visually and audio. So to me, having the game be like having this patch note be called New Foundations, and a lot of these updates were made. It's like new game modes are starting to come, because right now there's only this one. Is that correct?
Yeah. Right now we only have Team Deathmatch, if that's what you're asking about. Yeah. Totally.
Yes, definitely. So then this to me just means that they're going to be adding more in-game modes to the game itself, and that's pretty exciting to see in the future, especially since Armajet, I think, has already been around for a little bit over a year. So let's see. I think we're almost ready. We're still waiting for 2 players, guys. Patience.
Yeah, no problem. That's what we do. We wait. casters and hosts wait for the players. The players are the ones who provide us with the awesome content right there. By the way, that mug that I showed, guys, that was from Ukraine when I went to the WESG to do casting over there. I always get mugs from different places I travel to.
Prepare to fight.
But we are in the game, everybody. Preparing to fight. Let's go ahead and check it out. Fiery Tail on a bit of the back foot, though things are evened up in this Game 3 versus Tribe. So let's see what becomes of it. Already, if you look at it, we've got Samo with that Venom. 2 Venoms, actually. Deletion and Samo both have Venom weapons, shooting from the back line right there. Noxus has got himself the Venom as well. This is a very popular gun, this patch. It has a lot of zoning control and potential, and a lot of AoE damage if you let yourself stay on those Venom balls. Very, very deadly. And if you look at it right now, we're only 30 seconds into the match, and we do have Tribe actually up by 2 kills at the moment. And is that 3 Venoms? It's 3 Venoms. It's a 3 Venom barrage right now, resulting in so many kills. Yeah, this is craziness right here. But we do have a Thunderstorm being used by Average Guy 777. Switch for Maverick to get himself that Thunderstorm as well. But the thing is, they're going to have to get up there, get up close and personal. And with all those Venom shots around on the ground, that can make it very difficult for a Thunderstorm player. Oddsfish grabs himself the double damage, gets juggled around, falls on the ground. Noxus has got himself that drone being blocked, body blocking to save the drone with the Havoc shots right there. Average Guy dropping the Havoc shots from the back line. What is he going to do? I'm going to keep my eye on this dude right now. Oh, a little bit of a blunder there. Gave himself some damage. Maverick going after him with that Thunderstorm. He ran out of the charge. He's still alive, though. Average Guy down to a sliver of health, flicking health bars. He is surviving with these Havocs, raining Hellfire down upon Tribe at the moment. But we do see that Doomslayer is on a bit of a killing spree. So is Average Guy at the moment. Doomslayer's got his flamethrower drone out there. I do like the wildfire drone. Very hard to kill these drones are these days. So much different compared to previous patches. The game is tied, virtually tied up with only 1 kill separating these 2 teams at the moment. 1 minute remaining in the match right now. Oh man, this is just complete chaos right here. We have a lot of shield control right now by Tribe. They're down in the bot lane. No one is going to be getting that double damage for quite a while. We've got about 10 seconds until it respawns. But this is a really smart move by Tribe to go ahead and control it. They've got a Black Tusk down there as well. So anybody who comes into that narrow quarter is going to get lit up. 4 kills separating Tribe right now in the lead with 30 seconds remaining. Double damage did get picked up by Ion Flash X, but it's not enough. Noxus and Deletion Maverick leading the way with kills. Doomslayer on the other side did get 9 kills right there, but it results in the game win for Tribe Gaming right there. GG's, well played. Those were good times. That was an excellent first matchup there, Sapphire.
Now, you were saying that they definitely had the control at the bottom and the double damage waiting for it to pop up. However, do you think maybe Fiery Tail using a little bit more grenade usage perhaps, or maybe they should have had a counter to those kinds of weapons? What kind of weapons would have countered the ones that they had? Since, you know, Tribe Gaming had excellent control during those last moments of the game.
Yeah, I think what was really important was controlling the key power-ups in the game. The double damage, controlling the invis is very important. In this case, there is no invis in the snow-based map. So that's not something that Tribe, or neither Tribe nor Fiery Tail had to worry about. However, because the double damage is the only power-up, it makes it so much easier for you as a team to be able to control that one section. In this case, it's only in the mid lane. You have to get into those narrow quarters. There's only 4 entrances to get into to go ahead and get the double damage. So it's easy to control, especially with the Venom being so powerful right now. The Black Tusk also being a very solid weapon to just shoot bullets throughout that corridor. It makes it easier to destroy anybody who's going after the DD. So well done by Tribe to foresee that, to strategize right there in the last 30 seconds and control the double damage to secure themselves the win.
We are joining back the game. Congratulations to Tribe. They do take the first series, and we have up next, we are going to be showing, give me 1 second, guys. For some reason, this just decided to log me out. We have Skyrose versus Le Gansera. And Le Gansera, what does it mean in French? It means, what was it? John, do you remember?
It was like the risk takers, actually. So those people who do not, like, outside the norm, not necessarily the cancerous, I guess you could say cancerous, but it's like a very nuanced definition to the team. It's kind of like they take risks, they play what's not meta, and they're those who stand out amongst the teams. And these are one of the underdogs that we were talking about coming into the Armajet esports.
Definitely. Now I know Skyrose is made up of a lot of ex-tribe players. Is that true? Like they were made up of a lot of great team players, and I think a lot of them have started around, or Skyrose started around November, and now we are here to watch them go ahead and compete in the Forge League Arena Series. Now, also the players to watch on Skyrose is Houdini and Archer. Now, their accuracy is 47% and 41% respectively. Now, Houdini has a 12.6 KDA and Archer is 4.3. Now, explain KDAs and why are these two great players to watch so different in KDA?
Well, KDA is kill death assist ratio. So the higher your KDA, the more of a contributing member of your team you are, right? You're going to be getting higher kills and assists, lower deaths. That increases your KDA. So doing that, it makes whoever has that higher KDA between these two teams coming up, it's, you know, that's obviously an indicator of who's going to be successful in these matches, pretty much.
Yeah, now Houdini, his KDA is 12.6, and his accuracy again is 47%. His favorite map is Moon, and he's usually always using the drone machine engine as his ultimate. And now for Le Gansera, the player to watch is Tenshinago, and he has a 29% accuracy, and he has a 1.7 KDA. Now, Le Gansera, they just made up the team, and they are definitely the true underdogs, and by their stats, you can definitely tell that they are. And they are quite, I think, they're also competing in other mobile titles as Vainglory and I think Brawl Stars also, but that doesn't mean anything here. It just says that they go ahead and train just the way that they do for the other mobile titles. So it's pretty exciting to watch these guys. It's going to be an interesting game. Hopefully it won't be a quick one, but we will see in a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll definitely see for sure. So we're just going to go ahead and waiting to see everybody getting into the matchup. Are we getting invites yet?
Yeah, I just got mine.
You just got yours? Okay, I think I got mine too. Thank you, Doomslayer. But it looks like we're going for Canyon. That's the new map that we're going to be starting on. It's a beautiful map, by the way. There's a lot of... much like Snow Base, it only has the double damage that's available for you to grab it. And it's right there in the middle, as Kima from Armajet calls the fist. So in that particular section there, it's really enclosed, which makes it very difficult to get to unless you have certain angles on it. So if you're on the west side of the map, aiming down from the mid platform there, you can get a bit of a snipe. You can get some Black Tusk action shot into that mid lane right there. You could also kind of snipe out a little bit from the east side of the map if you're able to maybe get a good angle here on the bot lane, or you could be in the mid platform, but it's a little bit more of an extreme angle, so it makes it difficult for you to shoot in there. So the best thing to do, the easiest thing to do, is just attack. If you're able to get in there, if you're able to attack from the top, attack from the east or west side on that mid platform there, then you're able to succeed. The downfall is that that leaves you open to attack, and it's easy for who's ever controlling the mid platform there to defend.
Hey, there's always a reward for the brave, right? So never be scared and go all in and don't hold anything back, because you just never know what might happen. And we are still waiting for one player to join, and we will all be starting the match. And really quickly, so this is a fairly brand new map. Now, the visuals in this game are pretty intense to me. They're so pretty. They're very well made. And then just having the extra background, the smoke coming out in the back with the fire and everything, it's just like little details that Armajet brings to you, and it makes it very, very enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, I think it looks really cool. You're absolutely right. If we switch back to the the gameplay right now. Yeah, we can see those cool refineries in the background that you were mentioning.
Yep.
Let's look at some of the loadouts we see from the players as well. These pilots have got themselves, it looks like Houdini has got himself a Leviathan. Excellent sniper rifle, does a lot of damage there. We're actually going to be starting right now, getting into this game 1. Sky Rose versus Le Cancereux. And we're off. We're going in. Let's see who we got. We did see that Le Cancereux started off in the middle. Usually when that happens, you do see the other team starting off on the east and west sides respectively. Full going in with that Thunderstorm, gets 1 kill, but is not able to trade out positively going up against Tenshinigo there. We do see a big lead right now for Le Cancereux. 4 kills right now up in the first 30 seconds of the match. Tremor being used by Braun. He rotates back and away. Full looking for an opportunity to use his lightning gun and get in there. The Thunderstorm can be very deadly. Watch out, Tenshinigo. He's getting down. He's taken out by that lightning rod. Completely destroyed. That's 2 kills right now for Full, going around using the TS to his advantage. And they've actually pulled out of that deficit, and now we do see that Sky Rose is actually 4 kills up in the first minute so far. Full is doing the work right there. He's got 4 kills up in his KDA right now, 6 and 2 at the moment. That's another kill for the lightning gun master right there. Full gets himself exploded by the wonderful Badger, which is another gun that's very powerful and OP so far this patch. But 15 kills to 7. We haven't seen kills for a while coming out of Le Cancereux. They finally got themselves another one. But this is a 2-to-1 ratio right now for the kills versus Le Cancereux. It's a very difficult situation for them. Archer just dropped down that sentry of his, so anybody who comes near that is going to be in a world of hurt. It does get exploded though. Grenades going out, not able to connect with anybody. We do see Le Cancereux rotating around, trying to get themselves a kill out of desperation. Houdini is so low, but Unskilled is not able to take him out. He does get the kill. 1 Black Tusk shot is all that he needed. And now Braun getting himself some kills. Airstrike comes down, raining death upon the map right there. Braun got himself a kill with Killpax. Killpax throws down the airstrike as well. He was holding that thing in his pocket. Gets himself a kill on Archer. Braun throwing out some grenades, gets himself Mateo, dead boy right there with that frag. Tenshigo, very low on the backline to the west, gets destroyed by Houdini's Leviathan right there. Double damage, juggled around, falls down. Mateo trying to get in there, he's able to get it, but in a 2v1 pinch, Houdini and Braun take him out, and now the double damage is all theirs. Houdini's drone rotates to the west side, completely useless at the moment, but it's okay, it's another man on the map. And that's it, that's all she wrote. 30 kills right there for our beautiful Sky Rose team, getting themselves that flower in the clouds.
Now, Sky Rose, we were worried about you in the very of the game, and yet Le Cancereux was just putting the pressure on, getting a really early knee lead, and all of a sudden Sky Rose came out and said, not today, this is our game, definitely. And, you know, it did take quite a bit of time. It was like almost a minute before, well, I think a minute is a little bit too much, but a good 40 seconds passed by without Le Cancereux getting a kill. And then all of a sudden, they also seem to have switched gears, and they pretty much closed the lead, although not as close as our first games. However, they did pretty good for a team who are considered the underdogs. You know, they did have us on our back foot, you know, the first part of the game, and then boom.
I agree.
Kind of just lost a little bit of steam there.
I agree, Sapphire. Much respect to Mateo Crescent and Le Cancereux team coming in and coming in last minute really and being awesome underdog participants here in the Forge League's Armajet Arena tournament. And these guys are, you know, it's great to see players like Unskilled, Mateo, Killpax, Tenshinigo getting in here and just going all out against a team like Sky Rose, which is a very deadly team. A team that's been playing Armajet since the beta days. These guys are no slouches, and going up against them takes a lot of guts. So we really appreciate you guys, Mateo, Crescent, and the rest of your team for coming in here and playing in the Armajet Arena.
Now we're still waiting for a couple of players to join for our second game. And what ended up like sticking out the most I know like the game wasn't like spread out as much as the first game. I get or what's called Fire Tail was more on one side of the game, and then this one I saw a little bit more movement in the middle, concentrated a little bit more than other games.
That makes a lot of sense because the mid. So in the previous game that we had before the canyon map, we had snow base. More of the action is going to be around where the power-ups are. So if you have the double damage, everybody's going to want to control the double damage when it's going to be respawning. So in snow base, it was down at the bot mid section. In canyon, it's the middle mid platform. So you have to change your strategy to be able to control that area as to allow your team better chance of success, more damage output when they control the double damage, and so on and so forth. Here, if we actually take a look over at the map we're on right now, we're on Temple, it looks like.
Prepare to fight.
We're actually getting into the match right now. Perfect timing. We have the invis here as well as a double damage. So here we go, everybody.
Fight.
Game number 2 here, Sky Rose versus Le Canceru. We do see that Le Canceru actually spawned in the middle of the map right there on the top platform. Sky Rose rotating around, trying to get a good angle. Excellent work with the Marauder. Thunderstorm kills from Archer and Benji right there. We've got 2 Thunderstorms being used at the moment. 4 kills up to 0 right now. It's a shutout in the first 30 seconds. Tenshigo, 2v1 situation, gets himself annihilated. Archer's on the killing spree right there with that Marauder. Finally, a kill for Mateo with that Badger. And looks like he's going to get himself killed as well by that Typhoon. It's only 1 kill so far. 9 kills up, however, for Sky Rose at the moment. The double damage gets controlled by Full, and not only that, he has the Invisible. This is this is a deadly combination right here. So not only can he not be targeted by any auto-aim weapons very easily, but he's got himself his drone. His ultimate is available to him. Full is still alive. He is doing what he needs to do. He's got that double damage still. Gets hurt pretty bad. Watch out for that grenade. Tenshigo gets himself a lucky one right there. 17-3 right now. 1 minute, 45 seconds remaining. Benji getting that double damage use again. Throws out that Thunderstorm. Gets himself a lot of damage right there. The Badger, though, takes him out. 2 kills with that Badger from kill packs right there. Watch out for that guy. He is a dangerous foe with that Badger. Seems to be a Badger god at the moment, getting himself quite a bit of kills. Mateo loses his shielding. Thunderstorm kills him down, strikes him down like smited lightning from the sky. Unskilled, another death for him. And the Thunderstorm doing work right there for Archer. Typhoon worked to Full's advantage right there. Gets himself another kill. Marauder action. And the Leviathan is the last kill on Tenshinigo by Houdini right there. Yeah, and Sky Rose gets themselves a solid 2-0 win in that series with 30 kills to 7 in that last match. And that was a complete stomp right there.
Definitely. Now, here's a little thing that I kind of observed on Sky Rose's side. Now, Houdini was hanging out in the middle. He had one of those long-range weapons where, you know, he was pretty much controlling the whole map. He was helping his teammates get those kills, but he was pretty much on his own. And then towards, I think about a minute left in the game, that's when Mateo decided to, you know, kick him out of that area because he was definitely doing a lot of damage to the rest of his team. So Mateo comes in and Houdini has no choice but to move away. Now, for Houdini to have such a high KDA, I was a little disappointed in this one. There was definitely some strategy and some plan made for it, but he didn't really shine the way that he usually does on other tournaments. So I don't know if it was just a new strategy that they had come up with so that way they could maintain the control from the inside, but only time will tell to see what happens and goes on further.
Well, we haven't seen Mateo really play too much in Armajet Esports, but Full, Archer, and Benji, these guys, like they know what's going on. They know how to easily control the map, how to get the kills, how to navigate around, rotate when they need to, rotate when they're down on their health, having their health very low, damage rotation out of there, use somebody to body block for them, or just avoid. And the lightning gun TS, the Thunderstorm, is such an effective weapon if you want to navigate and get around the map very easily, because it allows you to get in somebody's face. You could pass through them and just move your cursor around, whether you're using a tablet or the mouse. It's so easy to keep someone locked on and just continually do damage output with them from the TS. So That's what we saw Full and Benji using a lot, and they were able to utilize it very effectively to their advantage. We did see the power of the Badger, though, and if you get too close, if you allow them to get too close, of course the Thunderstorm can take you out, but the Thunderstorm's charge it can run out very, very quickly. So if you run out, it takes you about 3 to 5 seconds to go ahead and recharge that thing, and it can seem like forever in the middle of battle. That's where the Badger can take effect and go ahead and blow you away.
Now for our first part of our series, or for our matches today, we do have Tribe Gaming and Skyrose in the lead with 3 points, and Fiery Tail and Lekansuru have 1 point each. Now, let me think something really quickly. Now, our next game is going to be... Sorry, really quickly. It's going to be Lekansuru versus Tribe Gaming. Now, Lekansuru, at the very last match, they were completely annihilated. Now they're about to play another game back to back. And my experience in esports, this can be a little bit tiring mentally, especially since the team didn't perform quite as well the last game. However, will we see them come back? Probably not against Tribe Gaming. This is definitely a team that's one of the top teams in this game. However, we do expect to see... Well, I don't know. Let's see. Do you think they'll be double digits on Lekansuru's side, or they'll remain under 10 for kills?
That, I don't know. That's a really good question. I don't think they're going to remain under 10 kills average per game.
It's pretty kind of hard to do this in this game, right?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I feel like, that's a really good question. But only time will tell. Can you go ahead and fill a little bit while I actually go ahead and I'll change out the score right now, the group standings.
Definitely. What I can talk about right now is going ahead and do some major weapon balance changes and some major gameplay changes too. Now, I have been authorized to let you guys know that there might possibly be, any guesses? New game coming out next patch, maybe. We shall see. Hopefully you guys caught that. And don't forget, we are having a giveaway, by the way. All you have to do is go ahead and clip your favorite moments, some of the best plays, whatever you like, whatever you think is the best moment from this stream, and go ahead and upload it to Twitter. And do not forget to tag us, because then we will not even see it. So go ahead and tag us at the Forge League on Twitter. Now, some of these major gameplay and weapon balance changes. Pilot movement mechanics have been fine-tuned. Now, the VMAX cap has been slightly reduced, but the new boost mechanic gets you to the VMAX faster. This is important for advanced movement. Game does have a lot of strategy into it. However, a lot of people just pick up a weapon and start shooting, especially one of the first, probably new players to pick up this game. They will have difficulty aiming and shooting. And I think the Black Tusk is one of the not only weapons to go ahead and just not necessarily auto aim, but the moment it's kind of hard to explain. Like, you're shooting and you have your control and everything, and it's just automatic shooting. Everything else you do have to aim and shoot. Now,
all right, Sapphire, I do have the group standings officially all done. So we're able to see right now that we've got Tribe Gaming up with 3 points. Fiery Tail has 1 point, since they did end up getting that one game off of Tribe. However, they did lose the series overall. Skyrose, easily done for them. They ended up getting themselves 3 points right there. Lekansuru ended up getting 1 point. Are we going by... How are we doing this point system?
Yeah, that's why when I kind of...
I'm a little confused. I'm like thinking emoji right now.
Correct. Yeah, I do not believe that Lekansuru does have a point. However, that could be an error on our part. It's a 3-for-1 win, 1 for a loss. Okay, so if you win a game or the match,
even if you lose, you get 1 point.
Yeah, so that's what it is. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Doomslayer. And also, guys, we do have Space Soldiers Swift Esports coming up next, and then Smeg Head Gaming versus Hammers Esports later today. So, guys, let's just do a very quick, our teams are getting ready. Still, we're waiting on a couple of players. And let me go ahead and accept the invite. Sorry, Intel.
We do have more games today, guys. We should have, so we just had, let's see. The schedule was, we had Skyrose and Lekansuru. We've got Lekansuru and Tribe Gaming coming up next. We're running a little bit early, right? Yeah, we're running a little bit early.
We're just on time, maybe?
Are we just on time?
I think maybe a little bit.
Yeah. So if Lekansuru is ready to go up against Tribe Gaming, we'll see if we can coordinate and get them in here. But
Did
yes,
I said everything backwards, right? I said our NA teams accidentally because I was reading off of the screen. So I am sorry, guys. I apologize for that. Those are our teams that are going to be playing tomorrow. Okay, so yes, we do have Tribe Gaming versus Lake Gansero. Tribe Gaming is coming off hot from their first series, and Lake Gansero, well, you know, they do need a little bit more, I guess, firepower. Well, no, not necessarily firepower. But
they need to get themselves out of this mental slump they could possibly be in right now, having that loss up against Sky Rose. Sky Rose is a very powerful team. They're a team that's on par with GG Easy, with Hammers Esports, with Tribe. They're always up there in the top 4 in any of these Armajet Esports tournaments. So they shouldn't feel bad. You know, all they have to do is just treat this game like a learning experience. Go on, go up against Tribe Gaming, these behemoths that Tribe Gaming is, and see what they can do. See what kind of loadouts they're using. See if they can counter with their own loadouts, whatever they have going into the game. See if they can outmaneuver them, out-rotate them. Be sure to do damage rotation. If they're getting damage done upon them, fall back, get themselves some power-ups, get themselves some shields, health. The power-ups are there for a reason. Utilize them. And that's all that Lekansaru needs to do to go ahead and try to outplay Tribe Gaming. Now, Tribe Gaming, these guys have so much potential, and we've seen them time and again just have a lot of success in these tournaments. So anyway, you were gonna say something?
Mobile tournaments. I was gonna say Tribe Gaming in general is a house when it comes to mobile esports. They have won several other titles across the board, and it's just pretty awesome to see them play Armajet right now. It's a great experience for all of our watchers to have a team of this caliber playing, and it's pretty impressive actually to be coming like up against these people. So just because you're not necessarily the strongest team, it doesn't mean that you don't have a chance still. I mean, even just getting a couple of kills and getting those kills in an elegant and like amazing and, I don't know, fast way, it does something to you. So it doesn't necessarily always mean that you'll have like a, you know, just because I did really bad the last game doesn't mean that that is going to like happen again in the second series. However, it's pretty exciting just to go up against these type of people, and maybe Tribe definitely does have that tournament experience, and the Kansuru doesn't have that as much. So that's also another factor to take into consideration as to why Tribe Gaming is doing so well, and Sky Rose as well.
All right, guys, it looks like the teams are ready for the next match. I'm waiting for the invite. I think you are also, Sapphire.
Same.
So I did click the invite that you guys sent me. Unfortunately, it said failed or something like that. So I wasn't able to get in.
Let's see. I think I'm actually in the game.
You're in the game? I'm not in. Unless I could join.
Yeah.
I don't think I could straight up join the game.
Can you join one of us, perhaps?
Unless I have a code. You guys have the code right now? If you have a code, I can input the code.
Let's see. I know we're getting word back from our team. GG, I think we are ready.
The match must be restarted. Okay, so we're waiting right now.
Yep.
In the meantime, some of you guys in Twitch chat were asking about my tattoo. Can you see my tattoo?
Ooh.
Can you see it? It's kind of upside down. Here, I'm gonna stand up so you guys can see it better. Taking care of business, TCB. And then we've got a microphone here, Caster Life, and the Vainglory symbol right there. That's my tattoo that I got in Kiev, Ukraine. I traveled there for the WESG, and I commemorated the experience with my tattoo. First tattoo I ever got.
That's your first tattoo?
That was my first tattoo, yep.
How'd you feel? How'd your wife feel?
Well, my wife was shocked. She was like super, she was like almost disappointed, kind of. She was like, who are you?
I wonder, okay, so this tattoo definitely has some meaning for you, of course. Caster, being a caster, being a tournament host, taking care of business. Is this our lifelong dream coming true? I think so.
Yeah, it's all that stuff together, taking care of business, you know, like, it's a little bit of an allusion to my dad, because I feel like my dad kind of looked like Elvis a little bit. He liked Elvis. He kind of looked like him. He had the sideburns for sure.
Yeah.
And it just reminds me of like the things that my dad did in his life, and my dad was like an inventor too, and he was always working hard, and he kind of did what I do right now. It's like fly around the country, fly around the world. So it's like, whoa, like I need to do something to commemorate him, since that man created me, he did something to make me come into this world. Anyway, it looks like we're getting into the match right now. Let's see if we can join.
We still have 3 players actually waiting to join. Oh, hold on. He's telling us to leave.
I
and join.
failed to connect again. I don't know what's going on here, guys. Can we do a code this time?
I wonder why it's connecting.
Yeah, we're still not connecting. Let's get a code.
Let me redo mine because for some reason I can't even leave that game. Let me
Majestic. What's up, May? She says my lightning is OP. I love the thunderstorm. It's so good. It's amazing. El Toro Darkness, dude, you are up there among the top players in the world. I think you're in the top, like within the top 20 or 30 last I saw. You're so good, man. He's definitely, him and Average Guy 777 are definitely the top casters, sorry, not casters, content creators and streamers who are consistently in the top 100 Armajet. Oh, stop!
Who is this that we're talking about?
This is El Toro Darkness.
El Toro Darkness.
El Toro.
That's a nice little wordplay. El Toro Darkness. Now
Wait,
I can't stop saying it.
How's that wordplay?
El Toro.
Oh, because it's like a
total.
It's like a
All
black
total
hole.
darkness. You know,
Oh,
like total darkness.
that is so funny. I just got that.
You
Like
got
total darkness, because
El
the
Toro.
toro, it can sound like todo, like all.
Exactly.
Wow,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is awesome. Lols, lols
I mean,
for
who knows,
days.
right? He's probably going to kill us, but we'll see.
Okay, I think I got the
That's
code.
kind of
I'm gonna
funny.
input the code right now.
Okay, let me. I do not
Sorry,
have the code.
we were
actually.
talking so much, guys. We're just having such a great time.
Oh, is it the Y one?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
Let's see if I get in. I'm in. It worked.
Same.
All right. Well,
Alrighty.
thank you guys all for being here for the Forge League's Armajet Arena tournament, and it's been fun so far. We are on our third match of the day, I believe.
Correct.
Yeah.
Lycanthropy versus Tribe
Yeah,
Gaming.
the Conspiracy versus Tribe. Let's see if we can take a look here at some of the loadouts we've got. We've got two Thunderstorms, Maverick and its Rocket have right now for Tribe. And then it looks like we have a Typhoon right there. That is pretty deadly. There's a third Thunderstorm on Samo right there. So it's going to be a bloodbath out there. I feel like bloodbath is not the exact word we should be using here because it's a lightning gun. So I feel like it's got to be a crispy,
It's gonna be
crispy
bath.
a crispy bake fest.
Crispy, crunchy.
Yep.
Big fest, I guess you could say. Yeah.
It's gonna be. This is a really weird word to use, but it's gonna be like a pugilistic burn fest right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely. Now the
Yep.
Thunderstorm, its max damage is what, 235-ish more or less, and it's one of the slower.
It's
I guess,
seven.
reload times?
It's 7 damage per tick. I don't know how much is in the charge, like how many ticks you can get in there. But if you see, here's the tricky thing with the Thunderstorm. If you fully use one charge, you could kill somebody with it. But
Ooh.
if you fully utilize the whole charge when someone has overshields and you're missing, you're not gonna get them. You will get them down to maybe like 10% health or so. That gives them time to finish you off. To switch their weapons, put on their sticky grenade or whatever, throw it onto you.
Yeah.
So if you utilize a weapon like your secondary, like an enforcer, to take down someone's shields first, hitting them with that 75 damage is going to make it a lot easier for you to use the Thunderstorm and finish them off. It's a great combo to use. A lot of players use it. And looks like we're going into this first match here. Tribe Gaming, Bravo Alpha Team going up against Le Conceru on Bravo Team. And here we go, guys. It looks like we've got some grenades being tossed out so far. 2-2 right now for both of these teams. Black Tusks, Marauders being used. A lot of Black Tusk action coming out. I feel like these teams are feeling each other out, seeing what kind of weapons they could have in their loadout right now. But the Black Tusk is actually a pretty good, well-used weapon here in Temple because it has solid range and it has really good damage output, rapid fire abilities. With 12 damage per tick, it can be very effective, actually, in killing enemy pilots off or ticking down their, cutting down their shields that they have gained from power-ups. Samo got himself that double damage right there with the long claw, it looks like, so he's gonna utilize those one-shot, one-kill capabilities. He hits anybody with that thing, they are gone no matter what, even if they have overshields or not. But the double damage actually does fall down into bot lane. Invisibility is actually picked up as well. Looks like, I think it was picked up, who was that picked up by? I think he may have died if it was picked up by somebody, but I think it was picked up by Tribe. So anyway, Killpack's in a bad situation there. Gets 2v1 by Maverick and his teammate. Samo got himself that Venom. Gonna go ahead and throw down some of those poison balls for AoE damage and zone control. Killpacks gets himself jetpack killed. Blows up into that top platform there. Maverick got himself a bit of a killing spree there, using that Black Tusk in the bot lane. Gets himself a good kill. And Samo, with his sentry down, is able to get some good damage as well. Tenshigo gets a kill on the It's Rocket, finally. 23-10 right now with 1:15 remaining. Unskilled, very low right there. He ends up getting taken out by that Venom. Noxus rotating back along with his buddy Maverick. They're trying to aggress. Marauder shots do rain down upon the Kansaru. And 27-12 right now. Only 3 kills remaining for Tribe Gaming to go ahead and get themselves a win at the moment. Airstrike rains down. Does miss quite a bit. And that's it right there. Round is over. 30 kills to 14 right there for Tribe Gaming. Samo carried Tribe right there. Got themselves quite a bit of kills. And I just noticed that they're all using the Iron Man Anna skins right there. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
But Samo also, man, 10 kills right there along with Maverick with the 8. Only 1 death to Maverick. And that just shows how experienced Tribe Gaming is right there. They know when to rotate around, damage rotation, they know when to body block, they know how to control the power-ups, and they did it all effectively, and they only allowed, actually a 2-to-1 ratio for them to be winning with the kills, so kudos to them right there.
Now, they didn't really get double kills. My mind just went blank. Sorry, like Anthony didn't get into the double kills until maybe a minute and a half. Double digits until like, what's it called? Very kind of like in the middle of the game, and they were stuck at 5 for a while, then they jumped to 7, and then they just unleashed a little bit of power. But Tribe Gaming, you know, definitely put them like in their place. They weren't able to be as aggressive as you saw like Enfidu in the last game. However, they did have definitely Tribe Gaming had like a lot more, not necessarily plays, but they just seemed to be playing a lot more cohesively than Lick Kanseru. Now, I also feel that Tribe Gaming is just not going to show any mercy to any team. It doesn't matter how good they are here to win. So they are making sure, you know, they don't take it easy per se, because that has happened a lot where the underdogs end up winning a game simply because the top dog decides to say, yeah, this team isn't, you know, worth playing against because they're not that good. However, you know, Tribe Gaming respectfully just said, no, we're not going to give you any chances whatsoever. Let me see. I think we are almost ready. We're still waiting for 2 players to join. Now, Samo did make a lot of amazing plays that game. And don't forget, guys, to clip your favorite moments and upload them to Twitter. And be sure to tag us at the Forge League for your chance to win Paragon. Now, is Samo usually always putting turrets down? Is he...
I don't know about Samo in particular. I haven't seen him play as much recently, but I feel like when you have the turrets down, and any drones as well, that is the meta right now. It's considered an ultimate meta because the ultimates do charge so quickly, and they're just so overpowered at the moment. If you have a sentry down, if you have a machine gun drone down, it's like having another person out there either guarding an area or roaming around and destroying other enemy pilots. However, with another tactic I do see with sentries or machine gun drones is if you're about to die and you know that you're going to be, or you could potentially be taken out by your enemy, you could go ahead and activate your ultimate. You could hold on to it in your pocket and activate it at that moment when you're about to die. And it allows your sentry or your drone to get a quick kill onto the enemy if they're not prepared for it. And usually they aren't.
Okay. We are still waiting to join up the arena, guys.
Looks like we're going into another. We're going into another one. Yeah.
Okay.
Intel just invited me to the match.
Okay. Give me 1 quick second. I'm gonna switch out my headphones for 1 moment. I'll be right. Hello, guys.
You switched out your headphones?
Yes.
That sounds really good right now.
Now it sounds better. Okay.
Oh my goodness. That thing is amazing.
Yeah, thanks. Well, just to let you know, these are just regular Apple headphones.
That sounds really nice, though.
Yeah, my mic is messing up, so I had to switch. But yes, these headphones are, or these earphones are definitely OP. Now, we are almost ready to start the game. Now, let's see, players to watch. We have, again, Samo and Maverick. And we have Tenchinago on the side of Gansuru. Now, I haven't really been seeing Tenchinago. I see him making a couple of kills, yes, but I don't really see him making those, you know, plays. And I've been seeing a lot of teamwork, especially from Tribe, where you mentioned in the last game how using the thunderstorm and using like a sticky grenade, you know, using the thunderstorm to go ahead and just what's it called? Decimate the shield. I did see that play happen.
Usually what's best is if you use the enforcer first. If you're using an enforcer or whatever secondary you have as a combo with the thunderstorm to take out their shields first, and then you finish them off with a thunderstorm.
Ah, I see. Okay, so use everything that you have and then use the thunderstorm at the end. Now, thunderstorm's charge, you said it was, I think in this patch they made it last a little bit longer.
I don't feel like it lasts longer. They probably did that, but from my perspective, it doesn't feel that way. But either way, we're into the second game here. Tribe Gaming going up against Lekansuru, and already you see tons of Venom shots. Actually, we have 4 Venoms for Tribe right now. Being just the poison balls are controlling the entire map, and they've already got themselves 4 kills at the moment. First blood goes to Tribe and the subsequent bloods as well. But this is a very interesting strategy. It doesn't necessarily allow for control of the bot lane because they're not down there, but they're disallowing anybody to come in. Unskilled grabs a double damage. He's going to have to go through a minefield, and he does not succeed. All the poison just completely obliterates him before he's able to get out there. It's just insanity, boys and girls. Oh man, 8 kills right now to 3 for Lekansuru, 9-3 at the moment. And we do see a jetpack kill right there by Samo onto Alin. Very, very nicely done. Unskilled is rotating away with his Badger from all the action. It's so difficult for Lekansuru to get a foothold into this match right now because the poison balls are just doing so much zone control and they're not able to get in there. They've got to be able to hover above the poison and around it to be able to get in there and take out Tribe. But that's proving to be a very difficult thing. Delish and Maverick do actually both have out their drones at the moment. They've got flame drones. So those things are going to be able to do a lot of damage if you stand in the way of the wildfire flame. Airstrike does come down. Killpax does get himself 1 kill onto Delish right there. They're starting to close the gap a little bit with their kills. They're still 6 kills behind at the moment with a minute remaining. Tenshigo does rotate down. Gets himself a kill down there, it seemed like, but he gets himself killed in return by Noxus. Delish, Noxus controlling the mid right there, making sure that Lekansuru does not get in to control that bot mid area right there. It doesn't really matter too much because the double damage is being controlled at this moment by Delish. So imagine the damage that you're outputting from that Venom, even with the double damage on there. I feel like any weapon you have... Oh, that was an excellent Badger kill by Killpax onto Delish right there. Well exploded. But there's only 1 kill left, and that's all Tribe Gaming needs, and they get themselves a solid win, even better than last game. 30-13 right there, with Delish and Samo getting 9 kills apiece, leading the way.
Now, what is the objective to have so many Venoms out in the very, very beginning? Like, I understand that they definitely used it to control the map, and they left Lekansuru pretty much stuck to one side of the map, and Tribe Gaming did have control of the middle, and I can see why you would want to use the Venom, because it's just like literally just spewing out these poisonous balls, and you know you can't let Lekansuru touch the ground, and it's kind of just like, what do I do? Where do I go? And boom, just I was expecting to see a little bit higher kill count though on Tribe's team on the beginning. Lekansuru were able to get what, 4 or 5 kills. A minute later, they jumped up again, just like last game. However, Tribe, they didn't necessarily take the lead so immensely as last game, even though they did get a higher score this time.
Yeah, they did get a higher score compared to the previous game. So
Yeah.
they but we're talking about Le Cancereux. Yeah, Le Cancereux, I think they were 1 kill short actually compared to last game.
Yeah.
So it's pretty tough for them right now. You know, like they're going up against a very, very strong team. That's what Tribe is. And their tactics, like they're just able to play around with their tactics so very, very nicely. This really allows them to do, like, I've never seen a tactic like that before, but that's the great thing about Armajet, is they know their maps. Thank you, Armajet. They know how to control the key areas in the map. Snow base, very tight quarters combat in that mid bot lane, and if you're able to control people from getting around it, which I've never seen before, controlling the outsides with the venom balls just prevents anybody from entering into that section. So
it was beautifully done.
Yeah.
It was beautifully executed. It was very nice to see. And yeah, like, I mean, you had people facing left and right, and you had like 2-on-2, and it was just like, you guys are not, this is our territory, like, don't come in here. So that was a great play by Tribe Gaming for sure. I also liked how, I don't know, they just obviously seem a lot more cohesive than my mind went blank. They were just a lot more cohesive, and instead from just remaining at the top, they did move down. Now, map does have a lot to do with the strategy that the team brings out, and they were definitely prepared for this. It's definitely, I'm curious to know if they picked this map or if it was Le Cancereux, because if it was Tribe Gaming, they definitely had a plan for it. What do you think?
I feel like if they did pick it, it was pretty wise decision. I don't know who picked it, but it was great. It really worked out to Tribe's advantage right there. Controlling, having the Venoms, utilizing them in that fashion, it's something that we don't really get to see very often in public matches, because when you're playing together, well, first of all, when you're playing in public matches, you're not allowed to play on the same team. Most of the time, it like mixes up the teams. So playing the private matches is probably what's allowed them to develop a strategy like this. Very, very smart. And they've clearly kept this one close to the chest, because I've never seen anything like this. You guys need to invite me to these cool scrims. It's gonna be fun times.
We are probably going to be taking a very short break, about 5 minutes or so. And just one last comment on this last game with Tribe. I believe we saw a little bit of it in the beginning, in the very first game against Fiery Tail. I think it was in the second match that they bring out the Venoms, but not as many. I think they only had 3 at the time. But it was a great strategy nonetheless, and congratulations to them. They are currently in the lead. Now, we are going to take a very quick break.
We do have
the
updated stats right now and everything for the tournament points. It looks like we've got Tribe Gaming at 6 points right now. We have Fiery Tail at 1, Skyrose at 3, Le Cancereux at 2 right there.
Nice. And then Tribe Gaming has 1 against Fiery Tail and Le Cancereux. Skyrose has 1 against Le Cancereux as well. And our next matchup is going to be Fiery Tail versus Skyrose, and followed by Tribe Gaming versus Skyrose. And I think that's going to be one of the fan favorites to watch. And then for our last and final match, we have Fiery Tail versus Le Cancereux. Alrighty, ladies and gents, give us about 5 minutes and we will be right back. Sean, any last words?
I think we're taking a 10-minute break, but we could make it a 5. We could make it a 5-minute break. I could change things up here.
No. If it was a 10-minute break, it's fine. I'm sorry. I thought for some reason it was just 5.
What do we need, team? Do we need a 5-minute break or a 10-minute break? We'll do it at 5, and if we need to change it, Twitch chat, we'll go. You'll obviously be the first to know. You'll see it.
Definitely.
So we'll see you guys soon.
Thank you, guys. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting afternoon. We have Armajet Arena 2019 spring season happening and going on. Our first matches of the day, we had Tribe Gaming, and take the lead right now currently with 6 points. Fiery Tail has 1, along with Le Canceru, and Sky Rose, which is our next matchup against Tribe Gaming, has 3 points. With me, I have Sean Alsno. Hello and welcome again. Welcome back. How are you, Sean?
I'm doing well, Sapphire Sky. Thanks for that wonderful intro with that lovely voice of yours. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just finishing up some stuff here with showing one of the new graphics we've got. So talk away, my good co-host.
Talk. Now, Tribe Gaming pretty much showed us how to use the Venom strategically. Now, I think they did use both of them. They used both maps, what's called the snow-based map. They used the Venom, and on the last game, they had 4 Venoms. And they were pretty much keeping all of their enemies at bay. They really did not let them enter the center of the map, and they remained with the control throughout, and it's just pretty good strategy to have now. They were up against Le Canceru, which is a fairly new team. They're not as experienced in mobile titles in general, and not just in Armajet as Tribe Gaming is. However, well, nonetheless, brave stories to tell from them. And thank you so much, guys, for watching. And just a very quick reminder, we do have a giveaway going on today, tomorrow. I believe it's going to be throughout the tournament series, where basically you clip your favorite moments of the stream, whether it be your best gameplays. Maybe Sean makes a pretty funny face or something. We shall see. But go ahead and clip your favorite moments and upload them to Twitter, and be sure to tag us at the Forge League. If you want a little bit more information on how Armajet tournament is going to be playing out, the Forge League does have a pin tweet showing a nice little video that explains the tournament a little bit more. Now, we do have Heat 1, Heat 2, and Heat 3. Heat 1 is our group stages where we have 6 of the best teams competing this weekend from EU, and tomorrow we will be seeing NA. Now, our double elimination stage is Heat 2, and that will take place next Saturday. And from there, 3 teams will be moving on to the finals. Now, the finals, the last 3 teams will be competing for $400 worth of prizes, of in-game prizes. $200, I think, are gift cards, and the much coveted title of Spring Champion. So it's a quick and easy tournament. We have your favorite players, your favorite teams, and we are almost ready to go ahead and continue with the match. How are you doing there, Sean?
I'm doing well. We got the new graphic up right now.
Nice.
I believe, and things are updated. So you guys can see the Day 1 EU group stage match schedule, which we've already done quite a few of the matches. We just took our break, and looks like we just had the 3rd match, so we're going to be doing match 4 coming up, Fiery Tail versus Sky Rose. That's going to be a doozy right there. We know Sky Rose performs very, very well. Fiery Tail, one of those mid-level teams that's great at grinding, always up there in the top 100 for the Armajet rankings. And we did see them take one win off of Tribe Gaming in the very first series of the day. So it's going to be interesting to see how they go up against the Sky Rose in this next matchup.
I think it's probably one of the fan favorite matches that they're pretty excited to see, and so are we, especially with the strategy that we have seen coming out from Tribe Gaming and, well, Sky Rose's gameplay. It's just going to be pretty incredible. But do you think they'll do, do you think they'll do well, especially since they're going to be playing 2 games back to back? These are pretty fast-paced games, so you have all of your mental capacity into it, seeing where the team is coming from, what kind of weapon are they using. Yeah. So there's a lot that goes into it. So playing back-to-back games might not be so much in their favor.
It can be very, very difficult. Thankfully, we do have Fiery Tail and Sky Rose have had a couple games to go ahead and rest. They've had a chance to look at some of the other teams like Tribe Gaming, see how they're performing later on. Sky Rose is going to be going up against Tribe Gaming. We haven't seen them fight each other yet. So Fiery Tail has had the longest amount of time resting so far versus
Between the
Skyrose.
matches.
Yeah, who's had one match less to rest and review and look at the other all the meta and everything that's been going on so far. And if there's a clear meta that I'm seeing right now, it feels like the Thunderstorm, the Typhoon, the high damage per second weapons, very, very powerful, very important so far in these matchups.
Now we
And
did see
the Venom
Black
too.
Tusk.
What am I talking about? The Venom. Yeah.
The Venom.
The
Definitely,
Venom's
yes.
huge.
Yes. Now, I was going to comment that we also did see the Black Tusk. It's still probably one of the most, well, it is one of the early weapons that you get in the game. But as you have stated yesterday and earlier today, it's probably a great counter to these high-level weapons. But how do you think they portray? Which one's the least effective, I guess, against the Black Tusk?
The
Would it be
Thunderstorm,
Venom?
the Thunderstorm is not going to outtrade the Black Tusk. The Black Tusk has more damage per tick than the Venom has. We are getting into the game, by the way, so they have the invite there for you. I'm in, but yeah, the Black Tusk can outtrade the Venom too. I feel I haven't had too many matchups with myself using a Black Tusk going up against a Venom, but here's the thing with the Venom. It's great for staying on the back line and introducing a lot of zoning potential AoE damage, but it's not good when you get in their face or when you can outrange it. So if you can outrange with the Black Tusk, then you're going to beat out the Venom. So we are actually going into the game now, guys. It is our first match between Skyrose and Fiery Tail. We've got Fiery Tail on Alpha team, Skyrose over there on Bravo team in the red. And already we do see a Havoc being used. Black Tusk Archer kill onto Oddsfish right there. Another jetpack kill. It's so wonderful on the back line. And 6 kills to 1 right now for Skyrose. Full gets taken out right there by a good Thunderstorm shot coming out of Oddsfish. Things are close. The gap is being closed at the moment. 4-7 right now. Invisibility was picked up, but it wasn't utilized well. It's okay because denying it to the enemy team is just as important as utilizing it yourself. Full does have that Venom with the double damage, so cuidado with that guy because he could do a ton of damage from the back line. He's about down to half health. Look on the other side, average guy 777 using that Havoc, getting himself a kill on the Brawn. Ah, a beautiful jetpack kill from Anna right there, or onto that Anna. Ion Flash X has got himself a kill with that frag grenade. More Venom kills from Full right there. Locust from across the map, downtown, Ion Flash X. Can he get the damage? Can it be done? A machine gun drone. Woo! Taken out in 1 kill by that, or 1 shot by that Havoc shot right there. Houdini using the Velocitus on the backline on the west side right there. Will he be able to get some kills with it? It's an excellent sniping tool to use. It's just so much damage, and it looks cool. It's like a Thunderstorm shot from across the map. 20 kills right now for our beautiful Skyrose team. 10 kills for Fiery Tail, my clan. Sad face right now. Oddsfish does throw out his machine gun drone. It's being targeted down, but not before it takes out 2 kills, killing Full and Houdini right there. Oddsfish getting himself a very good Thunderstorm kill on the Archer. They're starting to close the gap a little bit. They're getting more kills, but it doesn't matter because that jetpack kill just went off the map. Not often you see that happen every day. 16-27 right now, only 3 kills remaining for Skyrose to be able to secure themselves the win. It's going to be very difficult to get 10+ kills right now for Fiery Tail. Venom shots from the back line. Doomslayer has got himself that wildfire drone. Doesn't get the kill on the Full right there. But he falls back, gets himself that shield. He's able to heal up. He's the star of the show right now, that guy. And the round's over right there. Skyrose ends up getting themselves that 30 kills right there. Full and Archer taking the lead with a 9 and 11 each right there. Very, very well done by them. And yeah, great job to Fiery Tail for trying to come back a little bit. They closed the gap, but they weren't quite able to get to that 30 kills.
No, they were pretty much on the, I guess, on the bad side of the time, like of the map all the time. Skyrose definitely had complete control of the middle at times. We did see Archer and especially Full. I was not expecting him to come out the way that he came out this game. He pretty much told us, like, hey, I'm also a very good player, look at me. And I'm actually very disappointed by Houdini this match. He has a really high KDA, and he only had, what, 2 or 3 kills last game? I was expecting a little bit more show from him, but thankfully Foal was there to go ahead and pick up the slack from Houdini. I'm not saying anything. However, Archer, still one of the players to watch. His favorite map is the Snow Base and Black Tusk. It's his favorite weapon, and he performed exceptionally well on that. Now, Average Guy and Oddfish, they both played really good for Fiery Tail. However, it was not enough to go ahead and close the gap. There was still a significant amount between them. And I think we're almost getting ready for the next game.
We are. The invites were sent out, so you should be able to see that.
Okay.
But it's, yeah, you're absolutely right. 10 kill gap is really hard to close in 30 seconds. It's like you're getting, you know, 3 kills a second, and it's really tough, you know, especially when you're going up against such great loadouts, great, excellent gameplay, damage rotations like we were seeing coming out of Tribe right there, and or sorry, Skyrose. What we were talking about, Skyrose. They're great, yeah. Full is just so good at being able to manage his health effectively, and he got put down very, very low, blinking health bars, and he was able to rotate away, get to safety, get himself some shields, and be able to survive. The damage output, very, very good for him. And the trading too. The trading is very important when it comes to team deathmatch types games like this, where if you get 1-to-1 kill constantly, because that's happening a lot in patch 1.5, when you're getting 1-to-1 kills, you're not able to get up in your kills versus your enemy team. But if you're trading more, if you're getting 2-to-1, if you're getting 3-to-1, you're surviving more, that's where you stack up those kills and you're able to rack up the points versus the enemy team.
I'm about to join the game, sorry.
No, it's okay. We're still waiting for one other person from Skyrose right now.
Now, I'm wondering what's going on with Houdini. I know he's a great player, so that's why I'm a little bit underwhelmed to see him fighting this way. So I'm wondering if he's going through just some issues, especially I know he's played before, and so he does have tournament experience under his belt, and I'm not able to connect.
I think we have too many people spectating. I don't know if we have a limit on the spectators, but we've got 5 people specking right now, so maybe somebody needs to drop out. I don't know.
Let's see.
Let's try having you get back in the game.
Okay. So Skyrose has 100% overall map win rate, and Tribe has 80%. Fiery Tail has 25%, and Lekansuru, 0. Let me go ahead and try to join this map.
They give you the code? Yeah, they gave you the code.
Yeah. There we go. I'm in.
Twitch chat is telling you to stop picking on Houdini.
I'm not picking on Houdini. I love the guy.
Hey, what's up, Mrs. Toro? Well, it looks like we're going into our second game of the series here. Everybody prepare to fight.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Krugers and Annas, boys and girls of all ages, we are here in the second match going up against Skyrose, going up against Fiery Tail right now, and first blood actually goes to a nice Leviathan shot from Houdini from across the map downtown. Full getting himself some kills right there with that wonderful thunderstorm. Let's go ahead and back out a little bit so I don't have to follow these guys around all crazy. But you know what? Let's go ahead and follow Full for a little bit, because this guy is one of the stars we like to have in the Armajet esports. So he's got himself that an excellent jetpack kill right there with his thunderstorm. Going up against Average Guy 777. He is actually taken down in the top lane there. Double damage, juggled around, picked up by Full right there. And look at his health, so low. Utilizes the power-up effectively, getting himself that health instead of waiting for himself to heal up and regenerate. 9 kills right now to 4 in the first minute of combat here in the second game. Full going around, looking for a victim. Smite it down from the heavens, and there it is. Drops the machine gun drone, exactly what he needs to do there. He did that. Didn't quite get himself a kill, I don't think. But he was able to put another man on the map, use that ultimate effectively. Archer! Nailed by a Havoc shot! Blown away. Full. He's back on the map right now. Looking to get some damage on the Doomslayer. He's able to finish him off with the Thunderstorm right there. Archer falls back. Look out for that Havoc shot, but it's 3v1 there thanks to that drone. Actually, no, it was a 2v2, but the drone wasn't able to secure a kill from Average Guy's side. Now we do see Ion Flash X throwing down that frag grenade. There in top lane does get a nice kill with that Locust onto full at the moment. Now, we see actually that Skyrose does have 7 kills in the lead, so it's a pretty impressive lead right now. On Flash X down pretty low, gets himself blown up by a nice Badger shot from Archer right there. Full down to about a little bit of his shields remaining. Oh, watch out for that Doomslayer! That's a great drone right there. Just torched everyone in that middle platform. Double damage has been juggled around. It does get picked up by Doomslayer right there. Still lost. He's taken down. Houdini got himself excellent kills right there. 2 kills in a row with that Leviathan. And that's all she wrote, ladies and gents. 30-18 right there in that second game. Fiery Tail falls to the titans that are Sky Rose, that beautiful rose in the sky.
Very, very true. Now, I guess what, the fire ran out of Fiery Tail? What happened? They had so much structure, they had so much organization thanks to Oddsfish, and he, well, not just he, but the team just seemed a little bit more scattered these last 2 games than they were in the previous matchups. Now, Skyrose totally dominated this game. The lead wasn't as bad as it was for Le Cancereux, but however, Skyrose, they were just on top of every other person, and Fool and Braun showed up, and Houdini and Archer just decided to let the other 2 guys just take the game. You know, they did excellent.
Yeah, they did excellent. It's interesting that you mentioned that. Braun did have some OP plays, as I saw on Twitch chat, with the Dominion shots, and the Dominion is one of those really powerful shotgun type weapons that if you get in close and you hit them with all the flaks that come out of there, you can kill somebody with a 1-shot 1-kill. There's no way they're going to be getting away from that. So, yep, GG to Full and Braun and the remainder of Skyrose for
showing up.
For showing up, getting the kills, and GG well played to Fiery Tail for continuing to go up against some of these awesome powerhouses and still make an impact in these games. You know, they're not sitting down there getting less than 10 kills. These guys were just a little bit more than 10 kills behind. So GG's to Fiery Tail.
Definitely. And our next matchup is going to be Skyrose versus Tribe Gaming. And this is definitely one of the fans' favorites to watch. And just before we do get into that match, let's go ahead and announce that we have a giveaway going on. Go ahead and clip your favorite moments. I think someone on Twitch chat also said that they were going to clip your moment when you were screaming, because that was just so full of emotion, and hopefully you guys did get that.
I hope so.
Yep, and if you did, go ahead and upload it to Twitter, and be sure to tag at the Forge League for your chance to win some sweet, sweet Paragon. And something happened to my account. Okay, I hope I'm okay. It said something about logging in. No. Anyway, guys, we do have Skyrose and Tribe Gaming coming up in just a few minutes. We are getting the team and the arena ready to go. So, Sean, how is California? How's it doing right now?
California's great. It's been pretty warm here. The last couple of days, it's been getting up to the 70s. I hope I'm not making everybody jealous around the world, but it's been
probably a little bit.
It's been very, very nice. It's been so hot to the point where I can't even use a trench coat anymore. So that's pretty hot. Or even my pea coat. I was using my pea coat for quite a bit. Early mornings I would wake up, but yeah. How's everything going over there in Tejas?
Well, everything is beautiful. The flowers are blooming. We do have a lot of April showers. And I think also for California, we have one of the most wildflower, I think, sprouts for the last couple of years. And coincidentally, we do have Skyrose versus Tribe Gaming coming up. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Tribe Gaming. They are powerhouses in the mobile esports community. They have won tournaments in Vainglory. They have won tournaments, I think Brawl Stars. I know Chief Pat is huge on Clash Royale as well. And we have Skyrose. They are not necessarily a very new team, but they do have, as we have seen, shown a great strategy and I think just gameplay in general. They know what they're doing, and they're here to take on Tribe Gaming. So how do you feel about Archer and Houdini? They sat back last game. We'll see if they make an appearance again, or a stronger appearance in the next game. But Full and Braun, you did mention that he had some amazing gameplay. Now, for the players to watch are Samo and Jenkins, formerly known as Mavericks. So they are on the side of Tribe Gaming. Now, these guys, all of them have a KDA. Well, Samuel 4.4, Jenkins 3.6, Archer is 4.3, and Houdini is 12.6. So huge disparity between Houdini and the rest of the three. So I guess maybe that's why I keep picking on him, because if he has the highest KDA, that usually means he's a great player. Now, the accuracy on all 4 players is above 40%. And you were saying earlier in the stream that if you have an accuracy above 40%, you're pretty much a god in this game.
You could very well say that. I've had an accuracy of pretty close to 40% before, and that was because
close.
So close. And I think it may have been it may have been over 40%, and that was actually because I've had the Thunderstorm at my side. I've been using it so much. If you want to think about the Thunderstorm use on my account, it's actually level 43 plus, and all my other weapons are less than level 10. So that's pretty dang good for my Thunderstorm use.
Now, is it because Thunderstorm is just such a great way to just decimate the I guess the player's health bar on the other team, or is it just strategy? It gets around those tough little spots and corners.
It just sticks to everyone so easily. It allows you to be able to jump around the enemy, and the lightning. The way the lightning works when it's coming out of the Thunderstorm is it sticks to the pilots, like, in a way. It's hard to explain, but I feel like that's one of the perks of the Thunderstorm. And even though the damage got nerfed by 1 tick, it feels like it's just so OP in the way that it's able to reach and stick to people going around corners just ever so slightly or getting out of range. Very, very good. Anyway, so we're getting into this match now. Tribe Gaming going up against Skyrose, everybody.
1. Showtime.
And we're in. Yes, it is showtime, my lovely Sapphire Sky. So sit on the sidelines and enjoy Anna's and Kruger's fighting it out here. Thunderstorms are being used. Benji has got himself that one right there. We do have Dominion, actually. Nope, is that 2 Thunderstorms? Marauder. Good Marauder shot from Delish right there from the backline. Takes out Benji. 5 and 5 right now. Archer gets himself nice kill right there. We're onto Noxus with that Thunderstorm. Well done, good sir. We've got 2 Thunderstorms on the front line for Archer and Benji. Benji gets himself that double damage. He's able to rotate down into the bot lane. More kills coming out. Benji gets himself a kill onto Samo. And a jetpack death into the side platform there. Benji, watch out! There's another Thunderstorm on your tail. DD juggled around. Samo gets himself that DD. Going after full, just gets out of range on the sliver of health, and he gets the invis, denies it to Noxus, who actually does finish him off over there. Archer, down to a sliver of health. Same with Benji, rotating away to the east of the map. Nice machine gun drone dropped by full. Is that thing boosting? Is it going further? Oh, Jenkins actually utilizes his wildfire drone to good effect right there. Delish. He's got himself a flamethrower drone on the other side as well. And this game is a very close one right here. Tribe are only up by about 4 kills, a minute and a half into the game. Delish has got his wildfire drone coming down. Does get taken out, though. 2 kills between these 2 teams at the moment. Typhoon shots come in. Jenkins is killed by full right there. But it looks like Benji does end up getting a kill next onto Delish. And this game is just so close. It is blowing my mind right now. So much fighting going on in the mid platforms right there. And it's a beautiful Nightfall stick right there onto Houdini. Gets himself blown up by Delish. I can't believe how close this game is right now. The double damage has actually respawned. Samo puts down that sentry, and it's a massacre. They're putting on a clinic right there in the middle, and the round is over. 30 kills barely edged out by Tribe Gaming, and Noxus and Delish lead the way in that respective. Well done to Tribe Gaming.
Great job indeed. And definitely, I saw a lot of Tribe Gaming definitely pushed Skyrose into their corner a lot of the times. Skyrose was playing around the center in the beginning, and they just pretty much hung out there, stayed there, got their kills. and they never really went into Tribe's territory. Tribe, on the other hand, towards the end of the game, they were able to push Skyros to their backs, and they were just constantly on them. And Archer and Full, as much as they tried, they just couldn't stop the onslaught. So we have Tribe Gaming definitely showing a lot of dominance in that game in regards to map control. And we do see Delish and Noxus with 9 kills each, and Fuller and Archer coincidentally have 8, which is a little funny.
Yeah,
I always find little numbers like that,
Yeah, it was so close. And if you imagine, Sapphire, that those 1 kill each for Full and Archer would make the difference between getting the win and getting the loss, or even getting a draw, right?
Yep,
and we
so
don't,
close.
I know, so close. We don't see draws happen very often, but when we get to high-level gameplay like this with Tribe, Skyrose, huge Titan teams like this in the tournament, that's where we're able to see potential for draws and overtime, and that's what really separates the mid-tier and low-tier esports teams from the high-level tier esports teams like these guys.
It's a great point to make, definitely. We are starting up the game in just a few minutes. We are just getting ready for that, and I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder if this is going to be a 2-0 game, or is it going to be a 1-1 tied next. And it's all, like you keep saying, Tribe's game to lose, Skyrose's game to win, and we'll see who eventually ends up taking this second game. So
we have
pretty
the code.
excited to see this.
So go ahead and get the code from Discord. You're in? All right, I'm barely in right now. Whoa, what is this? This is really weird, you guys. I can't see any of the players.
Nice. So it's an invisible.
It's an invisible game. This is so
Everyone
weird.
has invisible.
Do I need to leave and then come back? I have never had this happen before. So weird. Oh, you know what? I think my game is bugging out on me. I need to go ahead and restart my game. So we'll go ahead and see if we can fix that right now.
So last game, Tribe Gaming did take the lead, but just by just a couple of points. They were so close. Full and Archer definitely had those 8 kills, and just like you said, 1 more kill each, and they would have probably made it a draw. And it was just so amazing to watch. A lot of action, a lot of fast-paced skills. However, Tribe Gaming in the end was able to conquer Skyrose, and we are definitely going to see what happens next as soon as Sean is able to join.
Yes.
So we'll see.
Guys.
And I think Full definitely made an appearance these last games. I know Houdini, I think, is probably just taking a back seat, but Archer and Braun, even though Benji was playing for Braun last game, they made some amazing plays. So just can't wait to see what happens next. Guys, and let's go ahead and talk a little bit about our giveaway. We are giving away Paragon. So if you have some of your favorite moments clipped, go ahead and upload those to Twitter, and be sure that you tag at the Forge League. So let's see how we are doing.
Still getting into the game, loading it up right now.
Okay, so there's my beautiful face on stream, and we shall see what happens next. Now, let me go ahead and talk a little bit about called the update 1.5 release. It is called the New Foundations for a reason. There have been so many updates and upgrades and changes this past update. So what does that normally mean? Probably a new game mode, and there was a little rumor, a little bird told me that it might be next patch. So that's pretty exciting, because this game has pretty much had Team Deathmatch already for a little over a year, and we shall see what that new game mode is. And I'm just really excited to finally be able to get my hands onto it next patch.
Okay,
now, there
guys,
were a couple of...
We are back. I'm back. I have joined the game. So whenever everybody is ready to go, it looks like we've got all the players in. Preparing to fight, everybody. This is game number 2 right here. Tribe Gaming going up against Skyrose. Skyrose, their backs against the wall. And here we go. It looks like we got Skyrose actually getting respawned in the middle of the map right there. We had everybody from Tribe on the eastern side of the map. We've got Venom control actually by Full right now, shooting out those Venom balls for AoE damage. Controlling the top lane right there. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit, everybody. And 6 kills, 7 kills up for Skyrose at the moment. This is a surprising turn of events in the first 30 seconds right now. The double damage and invis are going to be respawning momentarily. Houdini gets himself the invis right there, and he's looking to get himself the double damage at the moment. Jenkins comes in with a little bit of a thunderstorm, but he's not able to do very much about it. And this is impressive right here. Unbelievable. Tribe being shut down by Sky Rose in the first minute of this match so far. We finally see some kills by Tribe at the moment, and it looks like they're going for control of the mid. Baron gets himself annihilated, killed by that thunderstorm right there, despite it looking like an explosion. And Full rotates back. It's not enough to get him away from that thunderstorm, but then we have Jenkins trade Houdini in return right there. Venom shooting out, trying to control that top lane right there, the mid platform. Trying to get a kill right now, trying to do something. Watch out, Jenkins just deployed his wildfire drone. That thing is going to be zooming around the map. Does take out another drone right there. And the drone fight in the middle. Who would have saw that one coming? 2v1, Braun and Archer get themselves a kill up there in top lane. Samo throwing down those thunderstorm attacks. The Havoc from downtown. Delish trying to pin him down. Ends up getting a good kill right there onto Braun. Delish, his drone, flying around the map, getting himself a very good kill right there onto Archer. Noxus throwing down those Typhoon attacks, loses his shield, is forced to back away. Archer Black Tusks him down to death. Braun picks up the invisibility. He's rotating, backing away. Full, he's got himself a really good machine gun drone kill, and that's all she wrote right there on the Noxus. Sky Rose takes the win in the second game, up by 8 kills versus Tribe. What a comeback by them.
Definitely. Oh my God. Sky Rose is like, nah, we still got a lot of fuel to go and we are going to take this a game. This was awesome. Archer had 9 kills. Full and Braun had 8 kills. And Houdini sits below at 5. Now for Tribe Gaming, what happened? They seem to have been playing all over the place. And Delish had 7 kills. Samo, Jenkins, formerly known as Mavericks, and Noxus, 5 kills. What happened? I mean, last game, Mavericks and Delish were up with 9 kills, and then he just... I don't know. Maybe they got a little bit too arrogant, perhaps.
It's just huge what they've done. They were able to secure themselves more kills, get less deaths. It's pretty simple. We did see a lot of excellent damage rotation by Full and Archer going around the map. Braun got himself some good kills too, as well, with that Dominion, I believe.
Yeah.
And Houdini stayed solid there, getting... Look at that. His KDA was exactly 5. All 5/5/5s across the board. That doesn't happen very often. Pretty cool. But there was a lot of... Yeah, I feel like the thunderstorms were very instrumental there. We did see a lot of ultimates being used, the drones, wildfire drones. We saw the machine gun drones as well. Drones fighting, taking each other out. Like, that is an astounding play. Like, that is an unbelievable event that you don't see happening very often in Armajet esports.
Everybody to come out to play today, I guess. And these just definitely, I expect to see a lot of great clips from this game up onto Twitter. And don't forget to go ahead and tag at the Forge League if you want to win some Paragon there. But it's just, I don't know, I'm kind of like in shock. Like, what just happened? Just like Sky Rose definitely showed that they're still in this game. They're still going to go against, I guess, the top dog, Tribe Gaming. It's just awesome. It's just, I can't wait to see what happens next. And you do have Tribe Gaming that has probably minted some of the best players in Armajet. And then you do have Sky Rose is made up of a lot of these ex-Tribe players. So it's pretty exciting to see. It's almost like a Tribe versus Tribe, like old school Tribe versus the new school Tribe in this next match. So this is pretty exciting. So we shall see who goes on and moves ahead. And we're still waiting for some of the players to join, and we almost ready, guys.
We're missing one. Yeah, Full just got in. So we have everybody on both teams so far in the matchup, and this is anybody's game here. Both Sky Rose and Tribe Gaming is such powerful Armajet esport teams, and here in the Forge League, they're giving a great show for everybody to watch here in Twitch chat. So thank you guys all for being here. Really appreciate it. It's fun times all around. But let's look at some of the loadouts we've got here. We're playing on Moonbase, by the way. And here in Moonbase, we've got both the invisibility and the double damage in the mid and bot platforms there. So that's going to be a serious point of contention. We've got thunderstorms. Looks like Full has got himself a thunderstorm to be used. A Leviathan being used by Houdini right there. So he's going to be using that sniper to full effect and his advantage. Potentially. Looks like a Nightfall is being used, actually, by Delish right there. So he could get some really good stick arrows. Woo! That was a really good kill right there. He's very deadly accurate with that thing. And there's another kill right there. And it looks like, yeah, Delish is very accurate with that. He's gotten 3 kills in the last few seconds.
Now, what are some of the best weapons to go ahead and counter that one?
Oh, the Nightfall? Don't get shot by it.
Just don't get shot. just
don't get
stay
shot.
alive.
It's pretty much a one-shot, one-kill. But the thing is, just by looking at how it plays right now, I feel like the reload speed has got to be a lot lower. And it does look, I'm looking at it right now, it does have a little bit of an arch to it. I don't go up against the Nightfall very often. But yeah, it has a little bit of an arch. If you get close enough, it's pretty much straight. And the way to counter it is just kill the guy before he gets you stuck.
Just keep moving, I guess, right? Just make yourself a hard-moving target.
Yeah, it's like you have a sticky grenade being reloaded constantly over and over again.
That sounds like horrible. You also mentioned that they had the Leviathan come out.
Yeah, the Leviathan. That's that sniper rifle weapon.
Yeah. So that also has pretty it's 80 damage and it has explosion as well, doesn't it?
It does have a lot of damage. It's got a little bit more than the long claw, but it looks like we're actually starting up into the game right now, everybody. So here we go. Game 3 between Tribe and Sky Rose. It's anybody's game right now. A jetpack kill to start things off. It's a beautiful thing. Samo getting that enforcer kill onto Braun right there. We've got a Marauder being used too. Noxus gets himself a Typhoon kill. Excellent. Well done. Delish utilizing that Nightfall to full effect. And we got a Quantum actually being used by Jenkins over here too. You don't see that used very often in these matches. Archer shooting some Black Tusk from the backline. Going in, trying to get a kill on Delish. Not able to succeed with that one. And a nice Nightfall arrow lands onto full. Kills him. Double damage is juggled around. Braun does get it. He's very low right now. He could heal up if he just allows himself to stop getting hit. Doesn't matter. Another Nightfall landed onto him. And the double damage picked up by full. Once again, it makes it back into his hands. He's so low on health. Will he be able to get out of there? Grab that power up, good sir. Yep, he got it. 11 to 10 right now, about 1 minute into the match. Braun, so low, is able to stay alive though. Gets himself that super shields right there. A little extra boost. Samo grabs that shielding. Has to rotate back. Typhoon shots go empty into the wall right there from Noxus. Jenkins throwing out some enforcer shots from the backline. Not able to connect with anybody. He's very low. Throws himself down that wildfire drone. It's just stationary, not flying anywhere. You know, easy target for them. 17 to 16 right now with 1.5 minutes remaining in the match. Delish lands a good stick onto Braun and is able to, was that onto Braun? Well, either way, he's dead. Good sir. Samo throws down that sentry right there on top of the double damage. No one's going to be able to pick that thing up for a while unless that sentry is out of the way. Full, it's put in a 3v1 situation right there, and he got melted to a crisp. And now we have the double damage respawning. Delish falls back after he gets it, but juggles around. Full grabs it for himself along with the invis. He's running, moving away. What's he going to be doing? We've got 5 kills. This is the largest lead we've seen for Sky Rose right now. 5 kills up, 40 seconds remaining in the match. Delish gets cornered, taken out. That double damage is now belonging to Braun. And he's rotating down and away into the enemy team. Wants to utilize that double damage to full effect. Trying to get something. He's not able to get the game-winning kill. It belongs to Sky Rose. And Sky Rose takes the series versus Tribe Gaming. What an amazing comeback by them.
Congratulations to Sky Rose. Definitely showing us what they have and having their, Full and Braun. They're not the players to watch for these series or anything, but oh my god, they had some amazing plays and they definitely got a lot of kills and they just knew exactly what they were doing. Not to say that Archer and Houdini didn't, however, they didn't hold back with anything. They just went full force and conquered these games. Not to say that Delish also didn't do an amazing job. It was just, again, not enough to go ahead and put Sky Rose in their place, and Sky Rose has now dominated Tribe. And these were just really fun games to watch. Everything was just happening so quickly, and the score was so close, but in the end, Sky Rose took it. And they ended up opening that lead more, quite to a comfortable place.
Yeah.
And yeah, Tribe just couldn't get back to it.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right. It's crazy how we had Tribe start off winning the first match in this series, but that Nightfall looked like it could have been really instrumental, and I think it was Delish who was using the Nightfall, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
And,
I think so, yes.
Yeah, and it was crazy. He was landing so many shots with that thing, but unfortunately, it really comes down to damage output, and you can get a for sure kill when you stick somebody with that thing, but if you're not constantly reloading, hitting people in between the shots, which you can't do because you're forced to stick to the reload time of the weapon, you're not able to output the damage that you need to be able to get kills and win the game.
I see. And so I think in the double damage, I think was also very instrumental. And I think it was Full who picked it up, and then Delish got it for a second, and then he also lost it. And I think Full was he was on fire. I think Full and Braun definitely were. And I saw a lot of the map, like the teams were pretty much on their respective areas. They were in the center, and I think it was Sama who ended up putting in that sentry right in the middle. So that prevented pretty much what's it called? Oh my god, my mind just went blank. Okay, that pretty much prevented Skyrose from claiming any of the double damage, and yet they were still able to get to it. So it was just great gameplay all around. Definitely one of the best matches or games that we have seen so far. And cannot wait for our next match, which is going to be Fairy Tail versus Le Cancereux.
We have the team standings right now.
Nice.
So far, the newest updated standings. We've got Tribe Gaming in the lead, right? Oh, no, they're not in the lead. I'll take that back. We actually, yeah, we do have Tribe Gaming with 7, Fiery Tail with 2, Skyrose is in the lead with 9 right now. They've won all 3 of their series, or is that what that means with the 3 green dots? Cancereux got themselves 2 points right there. So it's yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. These have been some really crazy matches, and just when you think, and obviously Skyrose and Tribe Gaming were the favorites of the teams playing today, Skyrose takes the cake versus Tribe Gaming for sure.
Now, I have to mention again, and I'm sure a lot of the people that are watching already know this fact, but any of the new players that are just coming and joining, Skyrose has been around for quite some time. If you take into account the players that are playing, this is definitely not their first tournament that they have competed in. So Skyrose and Tribe Gaming both are, I guess, regulars on when it comes to the tournament scene. Like, Cancereux is fairly new. Fairy Tail, though, does have the structure, and they have the organization coming in from Oddfish, but just not enough to catch up to Tribe and to Skyrose. And Skyrose was also comprised of a lot of ex-Tribe game players. So, you know, we were probably expecting to see Tribe taking that game, simply because they're a newer version, a stronger version, very meticulous as well. But nope, Skyrose ended up taking the lead.
Yeah, agreed, absolutely. It's
to fight.
We're getting into the game actually. Are you in the game?
Yes, I'm in the game.
Okay, you're in the game. Here we go, guys.
3,
Fiery Tail versus Le Cancereux.
1, fight.
And we are in, everybody. It's going to be good times right here. Let's look at some of the loadouts. We've got Average Guy, 777 over there with Fiery Tail. He's got himself that Thunderstorm. Going in, gets himself, doesn't quite get the kill. Ion Flash X stole those away from him, actually. Oddsfish has got himself a Thunderstorm as well. A Typhoon for Doomslayer right there. It's 2-2, evened up. Everybody's fighting over that shield in the mid right there. We're able to get away 2v1 with Ion Flash X and Average Guy actually taking out kill packs there on the right side, on the left side of the map rather. Mateo down in bot lane gets himself taken out by that Black Tusk. Ion Flash X doing good work right there. And we do see that he is the leader for kills in the game with 4 kills right there. Kill packs grabs double damage, does not make it out alive. And Ion Flash X's machine gun drone doing the work, but does not finish those kills down south in the bot lane. Tereshigo? I cannot say this guy's name. Shinigo. Let's say Shinigo. He gets away right there. Doomslayer grabs that double damage. Utilizing it to good effect right there with that Typhoon. Outputting the excellent damage that he needs to. 15-8 right now at 1:45 remaining in the match. Doomslayer drops his Wildfire drone, floats down to bot lane. Double damage picked up by kill packs right there. Excellent control by Le Cancereux to deny the double damage to Fiery Tail right now. Fiery Tail 3v1 in the bot lane, and still they get traded out by Tereshinigo. throws down his sentry, but he does get taken out. Unskilled, protected by the sentry to his back. Airstrike comes down, raining Black Death upon Killpax. Kablamo, he gets destroyed, and Mateo actually makes it out of there, and it's because Killpax got killed with his own airstrike, which is a beautiful thing to happen. That's why his ally survived, because it's his own airstrike. Anyway, Ion Flash X throwing down those Locust Strikes, and his machine gun drone is going to be very useful versus Killpax. Takes him down, and it's a whole massacre down here in the bot lane, trying to control this double damage. It's about 15 seconds until that thing respawns, so we are waiting for that to happen. In the meantime, Black Tusk and Typhoon shots all abouts here. Doomslayer trying to get the double damage. Mateo flanked out, destroyed by Oddsfish's Thunderstorm. Oddsfish and Doomslayer throw down their respective machine gun and wildfire drones. Those things going after their enemies. Woo! That's a good one right there. And Doomslayer's wildfire drone takes out Unskilled. Fiery Tail gets themselves the win. 30 kills versus 19.
Great showing, definitely on these both teams. A lot better. I think Lecanter did a lot better this past game. And Fiery Tail just, I don't know, I was pretty surprised. Not that they won or anything like that, but their gameplay, I thought that they would be a little bit more aggressive towards Lecanter, but I feel that both teams took a little bit more of a defensive strategy than a more offensive one. I did see them pretty much spread out throughout the map, and it's still very impressive though that Lecanter is able to fight against these teams and get so many kills off of them, especially a team that's as well structured as Fiery Tail. It just says a lot about Lecanter. And I don't know, it's just great showing either way. This game was a little bit slower than the last ones that we have been watching. But again, I just feel like they were just playing it safe a little bit more. And I was just expecting to see a lot more aggression from Fiery Tail.
I feel like Fiery Tail was as aggressive as they needed to be. These guys are pretty strong players when it comes to grinding in the top 100, grinding for Valor up there in the public matches. And it's nice to see that Doomslayer in Twitch chat actually was saying he trained these guys all morning, and he loves seeing how they've evolved. That's great. That's really fantastic. I'm not sure if he's referring to themselves, Fiery Tail, or if he's referring to Lecanter. But either way, it looks like we are still having some issues with me getting into the next game. We do have a code, so I will get myself in there.
I always forget to leave the game and rejoin later. Sorry, guys. Really quickly, guys, just a friendly reminder, we do have a giveaway going on. We are waiting for a couple of players to join, so go ahead and clip your favorite moments from this stream. And go ahead and upload them to Twitter, and be sure to tag at the Forge League for your chance to win some sweet Paragon prizes. Now, we do have, on our next matchup, we have again Lecanter and Fiery Tail. You were saying that Fiery Tail, did you mean like they didn't want to give it their, not necessarily their best or their all, but maybe they have a few things waiting for this next game that they didn't want to reveal, perhaps?
That's a really good point. I don't think I got to finish my thought, because we, running the stream here, we kind of like, ooh, we're like a little bit scatterbrained along with the casting. But I don't know. I feel like Fiery Tail is a mid-tier team. They've got the experience. They've been playing in these esport tournaments for Armajet quite a lot. So I feel like going up against a brand spanking new team like Lecanter is just like, for them, it's just going to be child's play to be able to pick them apart and get the wins. They obviously got the solid 30 kills right there to finish off the game. They didn't have to play out the full game. So it was very, very easy for them to secure that win. Lecanter did put up a fight. This is their first tournament. They're cutting their teeth right now. They're the newbies coming in on the scene, so they have a lot to learn. When there's new guys coming in on the scene after them, they're going to be able to stomp those guys out if they get more experience under their belt. So it's pretty much just like a cycle of the newbies coming in, becoming veterans, becoming the ace guys at the top. So that's
now.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, now a lot of people tend to forget that it's one thing to play as a professional competitively and be than to be a really, really maybe top player of the game, because you do have a lot of top players that are not competitive players. So this added pressure of being able to play in a tournament says a lot for a lot of these guys. So yeah, Lecanter is just brand spanking new, as you have mentioned. they're still playing exceptionally well under this pressure. So we do have a lot of potential to see Lekansaru eventually being one of the top teams. So it's just exciting to see EU really delving into the scene a little bit more. And I don't know, it's just exciting moment all around, definitely. And I think we are about to start. So take it away, Sean.
Yep, we are in game number 2 here. Fiery Tail going up against Lekansaru. It's going to be a bloodbath here on the moon base, that's for sure. And no one can hear you scream in space. But we do see, actually, that there's 3 kills going over to Lekansaru right off the bat. 4 kills, actually. They're utilizing that Badger to full effect. But we do see Killpax finally go down. Gets himself jetpack killed right there in the mid lane. Average guy picking up that double damage, but he's able to rotate away and secure his team getting it right there. Doomslayer has got that Velocitus. It takes out 2 members of Lekansaru, Mateo and Tenshigo. Wow, that thing is deadly with the double damage. Fiery Samus picks up that shield up there in the top lane. Whoa, Doomslayer deploys himself that flamethrower drone. He's rotating back and away. And Killpax burning alive down there in mid lane. Black Tusk sends him to his inevitable death. That drone still rotating around. And it looks like here we do see Shinigo gets taken out with a Black Tusk shot from Doomslayer. Doomslayer finishes off Killpax as well. And it's it's a 2v1 over there on the right side. Actually ended up being practically a 5v1 with that drone as well. Locust shots onto Killpax force him out of the top mid area. He's forced to rotate away, and we've had a big swing in the kills so far. Despite Lekansaru starting off really solid early game, halfway through the match now, we do have 18 kills for Fiery Tail and climbing versus 12 for Lekansaru. So they've got the endurance. They were able to come back a little bit right now with a minute remaining. Things are looking very, very good for Fiery Tail. The double damage is about to respawn. Doomslayer picks it up, rotates away. He's pretty low on health. Killpax is not able to finish him off. Airstrike rains down upon the map. It's a napalm airstrike as well. The invisibility has respawned. Unskilled picks that thing up, and it's a 4v1 right there. Doomslayer is taken out by Shinigo. A regular airstrike comes down. Does not hit very well. It does actually kill a lot of people thanks to Killpax. That ends up getting 3 kills for him. Average guy was the last one to get killed. Really well done by him. It gets them closer to evening things out with Fiery Tail right now, but there's still 4 kills ahead with 20 seconds remaining. Only 3 kills remain in the match. 17 seconds down. Average guy coming in, frontlining. What are you doing, dude? That's 3v1. You're not going to survive that thing right there. This game is pretty close. 1 kill in the lead. Now it's 2 kills in the lead. Oh my goodness. And that's it right there. Round over. Fiery Tail ends up getting the win with only 2 kills in the lead right there. 28-26 versus Lekansaru. What a performance from Lekansaru, going back and forth, but they still couldn't prevail versus Fiery Tail. Congrats to Fiery Tail. GG, well played to both teams.
Definitely. Oh my God. This was one of the closest games that I think I've seen. Well, not definitely in this series, but with Lekansaru. Fiery Tail, they were pretty much on the ball. They knew what they were doing. However, Lekansaru was just like, nope, let's go ahead and do this play. And they would just go ahead, somehow were able to take a lot of those team fights. But at the end, Fiery Tail just ended up dominating them, and it was just still very, very close. And you have Mateo like on the top of the leaderboard, and I think Shinigo ended up falling maybe I think in the 3rd place, and Unskilled was also doing a really, really good job. And then we do have Ion Flash, who just was pretty amazing, and Average Player as well. And again, Average Players, he was the player to watch in this or for this team, and his accuracy I think is around 37%. So still great plays by both of these teams, and congratulations. Woohoo. These are just an awesome game series, and this is pretty incredible. And we do have Sky Rose taking the lead with 9 points, and they were undefeated. They didn't lose a single game this group stage. It's pretty incredible to say for them. And Tribe Gaming has 7 points, followed by Fiery Tail with 5, and Le Canceru sits comfortably at last place with 3 points. So, wow.
Yeah,
Just
really,
pretty awesome.
Yeah, I really like the way that we have. Thank you very much, production team on the back end, for providing us with the stats and the standings today.
Yep.
Yeah, all the details it gives us here, talking in front of the cameras and the microphones, like it makes it easier for us. So yeah, Tribe Gaming, they won 2 games, lost 1. This is what these indicate. Everybody got to have 3 games today. So the Tribe Gaming, yeah, they ended up getting 7 points. Of course, you know, they were one of the favorites here. Fiery Tail, they got themselves 1 win out of all the games they played today, out of the 3 games they played, which is not bad, you know. Le Canceru, first time playing, they got themselves 3 points. They had all losses today, but that's okay. It's a learning experience. Thank you guys so much for coming in and playing with us here against these powerhouses of teams, Tribe Gaming, Fiery Tail, and Sky Rose. But Sky Rose, you got to watch out for these guys. I want to talk about some of the stats, actually, that we had here really quickly before we close out the day.
Sure.
But yeah, like I'm looking at the stats right now, and for Ion Flash X, let's talk about the last game, right? So Ion Flash X, Doomslayer, Average Guy, Odds Fish, they all, and Fiery Samus too, he was playing a little bit as well. They all had higher KDAs. They had 1.7, between a 1.03 to a 1.73 KDA. If you look on the other side, we actually had Tenshigo, so we had 0.38 all the way up to 0.93. And that just shows the damage output from these guys and the amount of kills that they're able to get were vastly different, about half the KDA compared to Fiery Tail. So
definitely
cool stuff right there. Go
with
ahead.
the exception of Tenshingigo, he was the only one that was able to get up to 26 kills, and Ion Flash and Doomslayer and Average Guy, they were all 39 and 46 by Doomslayer. So that says a lot. And Doomslayer had the most kills and almost the most deaths. So sometimes that says a lot. You know, be brave and give it your all. And it doesn't matter if you lose, just go ahead and keep playing your heart out. So just keep at it, guys.
This is so cool right here. I'm looking at some of the other group overview stats, actually. And I do see here that let me switch it over to the group standings so you guys can see group standing stuff right there. But I'm looking at the group overview for the teams, and the win rate right now for Tribe is 75% of their maps that they've chosen. They've gotten the win rate. And Fiery Tail has 33.33%. We've got 86% roughly for Sky Rose win rate. And of course, Le Canceru is sitting there at 0% win rate. So it's fascinating to see like the matches that they've won for the maps. I guess these are the maps they've chosen or just on all the maps they've played. But either way, it's very fascinating to see these kind of statistics.
Yeah, definitely. Alrighty, guys, don't forget we do have a giveaway going on. If you want to go ahead and clip your favorite moments from our stream today, tomorrow, and all of next weekend, go ahead and upload it to Twitter. Now, tomorrow we will be having NA, and that is going to be a pretty awesome game to watch. We do have Hammers. We have who else do we have playing? I had them all on my list. My list is gone. Give me 1 second, guys. I had my production sets to go over for my NA team, but I guess I don't. I lost it. We do have Hammers, we have Space Soldiers, we have Smeghead Gaming, and I believe it's Swift Esports for tomorrow. So go ahead and join us, and we will go ahead and start the games roughly around 12 p.m. Central, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, our tournament format, again, this is just the first half of our group stages, and the next next Saturday, we will have our double elimination stage where only 3 teams will progress to the finals. And those 3 teams are competing for $400 worth of prizes and the coveted title of Spring Champion. Sean, thank you so much for joining us today, and this is
Armajet Arena 2019 spring season.
That's right, guys. The Forge League presents Armajet Arena 2019 spring season. It's been an amazing day here. Thank you so much, Sapphire Sky. Thanks to everybody for coming in here in Twitch chat. You guys all rock, for hanging out with us all day and checking out Armajet Esports action. And thanks to everybody behind the scenes for the Forge League's production. You guys are making our job so awesome and amazing here.
Yes,
and
thank you.
And you all rock. Have a good rest of your day, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow for the next heat of the Armajet Arena. Peace out, y'all.
Woo! Bye, guys.